Is it over?
Candy.
Hi, welcome. It's the Bob and Tom. I didn't time it out right. It's the...
Start over.
Dang, calling it.
We had this on tape. We'd back it up.
Son of a gun.
The man's excited that we can...
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Christy.
Let's get right to it.
He's at the... he's...
See, I told you it's awful.
Christy's at the Silac News Desk.
I could be a boy today if you'd like.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
You're not going to believe
What?
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello. Go ahead.
What do you mean, go ahead?
Go ahead.
Well, I think you should be very pleased.
I'm very happy. Yes.
One of the
Redskins won. I'm sorry, Washington won. Last-second Hail Mary.
It is an incredible play. It'll be being rebroadcast throughout the day today. It'll be rebroadcast all season long.
And you know what I got this morning when I came in with my... He looks at me and he goes, well, how'd your team do? I go, it was kind of... You always talk about commonality and what happened, and we.
I was.
He had no idea.
I was hosting.
He had no idea.
I was hosting a pumpkin carving. I can't even say it. I was hosting a pumpkin carving
party
event at my home.
Oh.
I did not have a television set on.
That sounds fun.
So it was fun.
Bunch of little kids over.
Yeah,
Cool.
Bunch of little kids trying to see if we could not have any trips to the emergency room.
Do you give them knives and stuff?
Well, how do you carve a pumpkin without a knife?
We give them those little tiny. Josh got me some of these. They're like
little saws.
Little tiny saws. Yeah, and they're like 3 different tools, and
that is a great idea that they finally come out with something that's perfect for that.
Yeah. So, but they were relatively small kids. A lot of them, so it was tricky, but we got through it. But I did not see this great play for your team. I'm so glad for you. I'm glad that your team won. It was very exciting.
You didn't look it up this morning when you came in?
You know something? I'm not the sports department here at this place. I have.
You know what I got?
Many other things to do.
You know what I got?
What'd you get?
Here's what I got. He smiled so big at me when he gave me this. Today's stupid world record.
Yeah.
Penny farthing world records.
More than one.
More than one.
Because Josh is obsessed with penny, trying to drive a penny farthing.
It's not the National Football League, which...
Hail Mary of the year. Ever of all time, maybe.
You might...
We need to have Jason put it up for you. So
you're the one who tells me that every single television program in the history of the world in the top 100, ratings-wise, it's an NFL game.
That's correct.
And you're completely oblivious.
No, that's your
National Football
No, it's your job.
No, it's not my job,
Aren't
Tom.
you the sports director?
No, Tom, this is a joke. This is another thing.
I was at a dinner last night. My husband texted me and he goes, "You need to check on your friend Chick."
I go,
what?
I got texts from guys from high school.
Okay.
A girl I used to date texted me.
Really?
Are you okay? She's very excited. Everybody here texted me.
Wait a second.
That's what he said. And then I go, is it a bad thing? And he goes, oh, no. He would have had a good heart attack.
Noah Brown, the guy who caught the pass, used to go to Ohio State. So everybody in Central Ohio's excited.
What about the chick from high school? You want to go?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry I didn't text you.
Not available.
Just being kind. Well, you should. Yeah, I mean, it was. But to have something like that happen to you and him be
oblivious.
Well, because I would think, this would be a great thing for the show. This would be fun. We'll have fun. Sure. And there he is, like a bump on a log.
You could have fun with him. Congratulations. Couldn't be more thrilled.
Josh, I'll talk to you.
Incredible dumb luck.
When you
some guy happens to tip it just to the other guy.
Oh no!
Total dumb luck. 9 times out of 10, these things don't work.
There are a few. That's why it's so exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly why. That's exactly why it's so exciting.
That's so true. It was amazing.
There are a few things more exciting in sports than
you expected it not to work, didn't you, Chick?
Of course.
Yes.
This is why people watch football, for plays like this.
But everything played in my head with the way he reacted today. We're on the air. I'm telling him about it, and he's going, "Never saw it. Next."
No, I
never saw it.
I tried to introduce it.
Never saw it.
I opened the show by saying you're excited.
No, really bored. I was trying to keep kids.
Talk about penny farthings.
Did you get out of your chair?
People barking.
I jumped on the
Screaming.
couch.
I'm a little hoarse from screaming yesterday. I let myself, for the first time this season, watch a game from beginning to end with my Commanders radio network playing instead of Mr. Excitement, Jim Nantz, and Tony Romo. Nobody was down and ruining the game for me. I was having a great time.
Were you wearing a jersey?
I was wearing I wore a jersey in this morning.
You did?
To take it off and show you guys, hey. Because of him, totally oblivious to it, I went out to my car, took it off, put it in the car, and came back in. It would be embarrassing. He was just so oblivious to the entire thing.
I didn't see it. How could I be any?
And then he looks at me and goes, "Well, it seems to be talk of the town."
Yeah.
Talk of the town.
Talk of the.
Here's what
NFL
it sounded
universe.
like: Washington beating Chicago on a Hail Mary yesterday afternoon. Well, last evening, actually.
Gives himself some time. Now steps up, fires, heads towards the end zone. It is.
Oh, no. Here's what I think. This is the Chicago. Is this Chicago? This is the Chicago radio.
Looking for blockers. Looking for something. He's got plenty of time.
Okay, first of all, is there any other Chicago
Blackers
accent? They're looking for blackers, Tom.
fellas.
We're from Chicago. Everybody got that?
Looking for blockers. Looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches deep pass into the area of the end zone. Tipped, and it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man, and this place is now gone into bedlam mode. Washington with the miracle finish. The breakup pass into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Nobody back there. Crushing loss. 18-15 Washington. Hail Mary, 2 seconds left. Or as they like to say here, Hail Washington.
Wow.
There you go.
Very exciting.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, there was also some controversy about one of the Bear defenders. Apparently,
What's his name? Tyreek Stevenson, I think. He was a defensive back for the Bears. And while the play, Jaden had to run around before he could launch the ball. So there are only 3 people rushing. Everybody else is back in the end zone. And as he's getting ready to throw the ball, the defensive back for the Bears is over as you're looking at the end zone, right side of the end zone, yelling at the Commanders fans in the stadium. Kiss my ass and doing this and all this stuff.
Not doing his job.
And then he notices, the ball's in the air.
Oh, man.
So he runs over. Honest to gosh, ESPN put this up perfectly this morning. He runs over, and he is the one who jumps up at the last moment, tips the ball perfectly to Noah Brown.
Really?
Wow.
It was just like what was the gymnast?
Nadia Comaneci?
No, Kelly Strug.
F around and find out. Wasn't that their slogan this year for the Olympics?
Simone Biles and all those guys.
Yeah, that's what Simone Biles told him. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I'm glad your team won. How nice.
We have to show him the video.
I've seen the video.
I've shown him like 2 or 3 times.
It's great. And the quarterback is razzling and dazzling. He goes all the way to the right, then all the way to the left. He's running all over the place, then he just heaves the ball.
Yeah.
It's great.
65 yards.
I was carving pumpkins. You know how hard it is to carve the words trick or treat into a pumpkin?
Not easy.
It's like microsurgery.
How about a Post-it note? Trick or treat.
How about draw it on with a Sharpie?
That's festive. You get an orange Post-it note. Black Sharpie. Festive.
Speaking of things that are orange, how about those orange insoles? Josh Arnold is my orange insoles guy.
How about those orange insoles? If you have back pain, hip pain, knee pain, you know how it affects your daily routine. It sucks. Let's be honest, it sucks. What kind of support is currently in your shoes? Sucky ones. That's right.
That's right.
Sad, thin liners that came with the shoe. They're like lasagna noodles. They offer zero support. Here's what you do. You go to orangeinsoles.com. If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body. Orange Insoles offer a deep heel cup and arch support that's better to help support your body, therefore giving you better alignment and thus helping to alleviate that pain. That's right. I used the word thus. I'm very smart. Think of a table. If it wobbles without proper support, it's, well, broken, isn't it?
Yeah. Not even.
Wobbling is what it's doing.
Yes. It all starts from the ground up is what I'm trying to say. Find the right fit for you in whatever shoe you wear. All you have to do is take their insole quiz. They're great for those winter boots, work boots, sneakers. They have an insole for every shoe. And guess what? No cutting required. They come true to size. You don't need to break out the scissors. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. Give them a shot. They may be exactly what you're looking for. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
And Orange Insoles has stepped up. If you go to bobandtom.com/contest, find out about the Orange Insoles contest. What's at stake? A 4K smart TV and a beautiful wooden dartboard, all perfect for your she shed or your man cave. Get the details, bobandtom.com/contest. Coming up, very exciting things in the world of the NFL and, of course, the incredible penny farthing records. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Screen Door Productions presents
A Day at Fergler's Hardware.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show USA. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Larry King.
Wow.
Larry. Nice to see you.
Let me sit down here. Ouch, my back.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Hey, you know you're giving off a weird vibe when the Walmart greeter tells you to pound sand up your butt. Dot. Hey, what's with Cher and the Sunny thing all of a sudden? Would somebody tell me anything? Anybody else now think the C word was invented because of her? Cher, of course.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
And how about that Carol Channing thing, huh?
Yeah.
I guess she was singing Hello Dildo.
Hello, dildo.
Yeah, man.
Hello, dildo.
Yes, it's just
Only
good
got
stuff.
married. Only got it twice in her
Twice in 41 years of marriage.
Wow, she needs Viagra. And I said it before, but never address an Indian in war paint as Chief Big Pussy.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
And finally, I gotta say, kids, it's been a stone gas being here, by the way. I gotta say, this body-piercing craze is getting out of control. You know, studs through the tongue, rings through the nose, eyebrows, the nipples, the belly button, and now a series of interlocking rings and hoops through my schwanz. Oh, did I say my schwanz? Oh, somebody stop me. You know how embarrassing it is to go through the metal detector?
I'm sure.
Larry King, you've got a solid nickel's worth, kids.
Thanks.
I'm out. Peace out.
Peace out, Larry.
I got to catch a plane.
Thanks very much, Larry.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Jake.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there.
You look all warm and cozy. That color and that big chunky shirt.
Yeah, thank you. I feel pretty warm and cozy.
Good, nice. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick
wait a minute.
at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Ace can't talk.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he can talk, but his microphone's temporarily out of service.
Everything's coming up, Chick, so far in the last 24 hours.
Wow, it is just win-win-win for you.
Boy, I can't stand it.
Chick McGee is at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And he's in very good mood because his team, his longtime love in the NFL, has been
dominating the game. The Bears somehow come back and get ahead of the Washington football team, and then.
But with seconds remaining, what happened?
Jaden Daniels throws a 52-yard Hail Mary pass as time expires to give Washington an 18-15 win over the Chicago Bears. Noah Brown caught the football in the end zone. It was deflected about 3 yards short of the goal line and fell into the arms of Brown, who was standing alone in the end zone as if he were waiting for a bus. Chicago had taken the first lead of the game. Washington had dominated the entire game with 23 seconds left. 15-12, the Bears were ahead on a 1-yard touchdown run by Rashawn Johnson after a pass interference penalty on the Commanders. Yeah, we really got jobbed on that one. But anyway, here's what it sounded like at the end of the game. First of all, from the Commanders Radio Network.
Gives himself some time. Now steps up, fires, heads towards the end zone. It is.
Three guys in there?
That's no, just two. It's Bram Weinstein, the play-by-play guy, and London Fletcher.
But you're also, I think,
former
hearing
linebacker, and you're hearing
anyone else that was with
hearing anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know Bram. I think brings his family in the booth.
Right.
But see if you can guess. Washington plays Chicago. Okay. See if you can guess what radio call this is.
Looking for blockers, looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches, deep pass into the area of the end zone. Tipped, and it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man, and this place is now gone into bedlam mode. Washington with the miracle finish. The breakup pass into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Nobody back there. Crushing loss. 18-15 Washington. Hail Mary, 2 seconds left. Or as they like to say here, Hail Washington.
don't understand what he said there at the end. They can't say.
No, so I'm just Chick. Since you probably should have another child in honor of this, Jaden Noah McGee. How does that come off the flip side?
Or have another grab another dog and call it Jaden. Or 5 or.
I like that idea.
That's the way I named the dogs.
Nice little doggy.
Yes,
I had a big doggy week.
And last night, as if it could get any better, Brock Purdy throws a touchdown pass, runs for another score to send the Niners into their bye week. 30-24 win over the Dallas Cowboys. The Niners bounced back from a loss last week in a rematch with Kansas City. And Dallas, Dak Prescott throws a couple of touchdown passes, but also a couple of interceptions. So Dallas really did the best they could. But
how would you like to be hosting that show again? Remember what happened last week with the owner of the Dallas Cowboys?
That's not your job.
Starts to fire the guy interviewing him. You work for me, young man, you whippersnapper.
It's not your job. Ask me them questions. That's not your job. And we got a World Series going on. Game 3 tonight in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. Dodgers hold a 2-0 lead in the best of 7. The next 3 in New York. And Shohei Ohtani, who dislocated.
Hey, Ohtani.
I'm sorry. Shohei. No, I'm dropping the ball. Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Nice. He and his shoulder reached a separation agreement trying to slide into second base in Game 2.
But,
however, thank you for helping me, Tom. I appreciate it. Dave Roberts, manager of the Dodgers, said Ohtani will be playing tonight. He absolutely guarantees it. So maybe his injury wasn't as bad as it looked, man. They had to come out and practically carry him.
What did he, Murtaugh, lethal weapon it, just right back in?
Snap!
Ouch.
Yeah, I remember when, what Fast and Furious was that when The Rock breaks out of his cast?
I believe that's part 6.
Yes, it goes right back.
He flexes the cast off his arm.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
You know how
it's one of the greatest moments in cinema history.
I agree.
You know how muscles stay rigid and taut when you're in a cast.
Right.
You know that.
No shrinking.
And remember what he says to his daughter as he leaves the hospital room? Remember that?
Daddy's got to go to work.
Daddy's got to go to work.
That and the line from Roadhouse, pain don't hurt.
Pain?
Yes. As someone who's had a severely broken arm, that will never happen. You cannot do that.
Man, how about that walk-off grand slam Friday? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, Freddie Freeman, Friday night.
Just awesome.
That never happens. There's a lot of never happening stuff right now.
That was the world's first time ever in history. Freddie Freeman Friday.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it fast Freddie Freeman, right? Why not?
That's good.
That's a good idea.
So we'll get to more sporting news. Very exciting. Very exciting. Once again, I was carving pumpkins.
That's exciting and fun, too.
Well, wait a minute. What is this? Okay, here we go. This is more from Washington's win over Chicago last night.
Aguanta de años, no tiene con quién.
Holy hell, it's the Spanish broadcast.
All right.
Aguanta de años, no tiene con quién. Ahora sí de años. A lanzar a lo profundo del terreno de juego. Ahí está la recepción. Touchdown. Touchdown de Washington. Touchdown. Está adentro.
Love this. That's great.
There you go.
Touchdown Day Washington.
Touchdown Day Washington.
Well, that's nice. Everybody's happy. Hey, how was your show in South Dakota / Iowa, fellas?
Just fantastic.
Oh my gosh,
some of the greatest people.
Good.
It was really wonderful. Ace met a teacher after the show. She wanted to thank you for the joke of the day. She shares it with her students daily.
Yeah.
Ace is giving you, once again, Ace's microphone's temporarily broken. You have an Ace thumbs up.
That's a shame.
But just, and you should have, Tom, you should have seen your boys, Oskay and Godwin, absolutely murdered.
They were amazing.
They
were so polite and focused and cheering, and it was great.
And just a beautiful resort.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Brandon.
Did you visit the casino?
Oh, yeah.
And what happened? How did it go?
Didn't go good for me. I lost $5.
Really?
I lost $5 400 times.
Do your homework, son.
Took my check in cash.
Daddy needs you to get a job.
Remember that lady? We would go to the Bahamas where gambling was legal, and also went to Vegas that one time, which was for like 9 days, which was a bad idea.
Boy, you feel like you're not even a person.
But one of our party the way she would gamble no matter what she lost, she would just tell us what she won. She wouldn't, like, if you go in and win $300 and then lose $400, she wasn't down 100. She'd won $300.
Oh, yeah.
She wouldn't mention any losses. Boy. Turns out she lost her, but she go, I won $2,000. And then 5 minutes later, I lost $12,000.
Right.
But I won $2,000. That's all she'd say. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm not good at math, but
kind of a nut.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Positive attitude, I guess.
Yeah, she'll live to be 110.
She will. She sure will.
Now, we'll find out more about your show coming up. I know we have a show in Cincinnati this weekend. It's Greg Hahn and Willie G. Got this nice letter, Josh, from Allen in Ohio. I have tickets to see Greg Hahn and Willie coming up next Saturday at Go Bananas. Let's see. I was wondering if Willie could sign my waterbed.
Oh.
He's kind of sensitive about
he is very sensitive.
Apparently, you signed his banjo at some point, Josh.
Yeah.
You remember this?
I do.
All right. Very good. Very good. Now, we have to do a little bit of review. You guys missed quite a bit while you were gone. So I suppose we should tell you some of the things you may have missed on last Friday's program.
That's me, right?
Oh, that's right.
Friday's show. I'm not sure there was a fist fight. Was there a fist fight? I don't know. Was it close? Maybe. I think so. Yeah, maybe.
Berbiggs stopped by, had a great visit with Mike Birbiglia, went to see a show, absolutely terrific. And that's going to be landing finally. The final stop, I believe, is New York City.
Beacon Theater.
Be at the Beacon Theater. Yeah. So I may go check that out again. It was so much fun. Let's see. The World Series, of course, began, and as we talked about, for the first time ever, a walk-off grand slam as the Dodgers win Game 1, then they win Game 2, but there was a serious injury. However, apparently...
Shohei Ohtani in his shoulder, and he's fine for tonight, is what Dodgers manager Dave Roberts is saying.
Well, we had an issue with me.
No.
I often get my packages delivered elsewhere rather than my home.
Okay.
Often?
Often.
Always.
Because there are questions if I get packages.
Oh, no.
About what they might be, and I have to answer, and I don't like to.
You know what my dad told me about my first wife?
What?
Son, that's no way to live.
I got a dog ramp for my car.
Okay.
And it was highly criticized for that.
Why?
I got a dog ramp for my car. Monkey, she's, 11? Going on 12. She just turned 11, I'm sorry. But she is scared of everything, as we all know, except things you would normally be scared of. She's like scared of drapes and boxes coming to the door.
Right. But an armed man walks in your house, she's fine.
Absolutely. Yes. So I got this night. It's covered with AstroTurf.
Yeah.
And it unfolds, and you put it in because she can't hop up anymore, and she's 80 pounds. I mean, I work out. I'm in great shape. But come on.
Sure.
So, but boy, she's like, what the hell is this? No, sir.
So I have an SUV, and one of my dogs doesn't like to jump up.
This sounds like a practical purchase.
Practical.
Of course. But Kelly can put the dog in her car, no problem. The fact that she's, in incredible shape and must enjoy picking up this dog. But also, I can do it, but if you pick up a dog, they start to, they scratch.
They don't don't like to be picked.
So this thing, as Chick said, it's a little folding ramp.
Right.
It's genius.
Yeah.
A lot of criticism for me buying a ramp.
It is.
But it is in your car, right? So yeah.
There's the criticism isn't the practicality or the ramp or the purpose of the ramp. It's the fact that the back of my car has a lot of stuff in it. And every time she walks around the back of my car, there's a quick inventory and a quick arrival of a garbage can.
Well, I got news for Kelly. You better get used to ramps.
Thank you, Ace. The implication being that I'll be needing one. Hey, Josh, I've been looking into a van with a lifter. I'm familiar with the Hoyer lift. For those of you out there that are caring for someone who's somewhat infirm, the Hoyer lift is the swinging device. You can fling them over a toilet. I used one for my father for many years. The back of my car.
I wipe your dad's butt.
Jeez.
It's the way he asked it. That's what's getting me.
Not only did I do that, but I enjoyed it. And what I would pin the butt wipes on one wall until it's a nice chiaroscuro of
That's what I did, and I have to sign it. Yeah.
My point is, I often have stuff delivered elsewhere.
I would too, I think.
I get
the aglet purchase.
You know, now that I think, though,
yes,
that ramp was kind of pricey. Now that I thought, it seemed pricey.
You should have given it to Tom. He could have saved some money.
Like $49.99 or something.
They have them. Some of them are like $500. They have steps.
Jeez.
Some of them are insane.
No, mine has steps.
Mine's just a ramp.
It unfolds and it has AstroTurf on each step.
No, you got the fancy
Glorious,
one. Mine's just a ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got the big one. I got in trouble for were the aglets.
Yeah.
Have you used them yet?
I haven't had time.
You were reconstructing shoelaces, is what you're talking about.
Yeah, those little plastic things on the ends of your shoelaces.
Yes.
Yeah, we were telling Willie about that.
I wanted to buy them, but if you want to buy them, you can get 1,000 metal ones. But I wanted to get some. But I found a hack around that. No need to go over that again. But anyway, that's okay. How about this one? Rick Astley did a cover of a Foo Fighters song, and it's terrific.
Great.
Oh, that's cool.
Here it is. I'll be this good forever.
Great acoustic guitar sound, right, Pat?
Oh, yeah?
Let's go view.
Gotta promise not to
stop when I say when.
Great song.
She said.
Is that him playing?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Isn't that
Sounds
great?
just like him.
Yeah.
I guess that followed my saying I kind of like Rick Astley.
I kind of do, too. We were talking, fighters do.
We were talking about various crooners of sorts.
Yeah, that's right.
Because of the death of Jack Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Famous for, of course, the Love Boat theme.
Yeah, but he didn't
play that.
He didn't play the Love Boat theme.
I played his big hit.
What's that?
Something in Lovers. Wives and Lovers.
Wives and lovers must be lovers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
More people have probably heard the Love Boat theme. But,
probably on TV. But with respect to top 40, I think Wives and Lovers.
What you just sang was never.
Well, I didn't sing it for him. I'm not Jack Jones.
I don't care if Frank sang it. It would never be top 40.
It was probably an AC hit.
Maybe.
AC. No, it was a top. It was a Billboard hit.
Is she talking about Asher?
Did I say it was a Billboard hit? I'm so sorry.
That's right.
You don't see many of those.
It covered up me saying Asher.
A lot of accidents.
Oh, you said Asher?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. This show's off the rails.
Yep.
Because
already
when we'll touch base with that great song from Jack Jones. We talked about driving his Zamboni. We had a news story about a guy in Canada between hockey games. He's on the Zamboni.
On the ice.
And apparently he gets a DUI.
Oh, my.
Cops show up because he drove it into the wall. But I mentioned I would like
to start giving blood alcohol tests to Zamboni drivers.
Well, the
NHL's going to be after.
Yeah, because they don't get paid in cash. They get paid in beer. It's Canada, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But I was saying, I don't think I could drive a Zamboni. It's got to be tricky.
It seems so tricky.
A lot of momentum. It's a big, heavy machine.
Yeah.
And apparently, I guess the inventor of it was a guy named Mr. Zamboni. And there's also a lesser version of the Zamboni. Like what
Phony Maroney.
Like what Pepsi is to Coke. There's a.
I said that the guy who invented the Zamboni was named Zamboni, and the guy who invented the jacuzzi was named Jacuzzi, and they both knew each other.
Oh, they were buddies?
No, I made it up, but they really believe me, like you just did.
I fell for it.
You just fell for it. Yeah, they grew up in a little town, Napoli.
One was like, I want to get in the cold business.
I'm going to get in the hot business.
I want to heat people up.
Yeah, I'm going to do ice. I'm going to do water.
Is hockey big in Italy?
Bring it in.
It's like Newhart and Rickles being best friends.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Different acts.
Now, coming up, we're going to have to be reviewing. We forgot to review the Shoe of the Week picks. But speaking of picks, in the realm of having some fun with your sports picks, Who knows more than Chick McGee over there at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk?
We're in the heart of football season, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible for everybody, and the app is easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, then pick more or less on the projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented Flex Play, so you can cash out even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Some options you can choose for tonight's Monday Nighter: Najee Harris to have more or less than 64.5 rushing yards, Daniel Jones to have more or less than a half passing touchdown, and Russell Wilson to have more or less than 203.5 passing yards. That's right, Giants and the Steelers tonight in Pittsburgh. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states where it is lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Have some fun with Prize Picks. We're also going to review some of those picks that Chick McGee made with the shoe-in of the week. I have a technical question about the I can't stop saying it, about the Washington game, the Washington Football Club. When we get back, it's very serious.
You want the birth dates of all the people involved, don't you?
No.
Wonderful question.
No, it's actually a very good question.
I don't believe you.
Oh, you're going to, well, it doesn't matter what you think.
Never asked a good question.
Well, if I could disagree, I would. It's all coming up. Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
You know, here at Charlie's Tavern, I stay mighty busy making drinks, but the phone, it never stops ringing. I love Tendon Bar. This job is really great. My customers are thirsty, and I hate to make them wait. But it always seems the phone rings as I start to pour a beer. It's some fella asking me to page his friends he says are here. Okay, buddy, you hold the phone, and I'll check to see if they're here. Is Seymour Butts around? Have you seen Dick Peter? Are you Jack Hinoff? Is anyone Sharon Peter? Have you seen a Harry Beaver or you a Peter Stroker? And it seems like almost every night I'm paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Have you seen a Mr. Bader?
No, but you can check back later.
Could you find a hairy ball sack?
Not right now, you'll have to call back.
Bill McCracken, if you please.
He's among the absentees.
Do you know Ivana Wiener?
Sorry, no, I haven't seen her.
Phone rings.
There it is.
You know, this worked yesterday in rehearsal.
Does anybody hear the phone ringing?
I hear it in my headphones.
You heard the phone
Oh,
ring?
you hear? Did you hear the
ring
phone
in
ring?
your headphones?
Wait a minute, ring it again.
Did I answer it or not?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I just heard it.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. There's someone
Speak up, Dan.
clearing their throat in my
Hello,
mic.
Charlie's Tavern.
What's the matter? Is it noisy in there?
Yeah.
I was hoping you could page somebody for me.
Sure, who are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a Mr. Padasso. His first name is Stuart, but they call him Stu.
Stu Padasso?
That's right.
All right, hold on. Excuse me, everybody. Hey, is there a stupid asso here?
Right here.
Does anyone know a stupid asso?
He's over there. I see him.
I'm sorry.
Right here.
Someone said he just left with Haywood.
Haywood who?
Haywood Jablomi.
No, but buy me dinner and drinks, and we'll talk.
Wow, that'd be a wild, that'd be a wacky twist, wouldn't it? Hey, Bob and Tom are doing it.
There's the phone. The phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, hi. Could you page someone for me?
Sure. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Miss Fingerdew.
What, do you want to kill her?
First name Wilma.
Wilma Fingerdew. Sorry, somebody says he's in the back room with Willie.
Willie who?
Willie Fisterbottom.
Ooh, that's got a her baby. Whoa.
What ethnicity was that supposed to be?
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
Okay. They call here several times a night, and it's always the same. He asks me if I'll page his friend, and then he says their name. Hey, is BJ Hunter there? Can you find a Peter Wanker? I'm looking for a man to kiss. Have you seen Woody Spanker? Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but we call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Really? My song is nearly over now, so I'll cut to the quick. Who knew there were so many guys named Peter, Rod, and Dick? And if you see somebody, or if you need somebody, Paige, let me be quite blunt.
Uh-oh.
I'll try my best to find him, or my name's not Michael Hunt. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Is Mike Hunt here?
Jeez. Paging Michael Hunt.
It's not on the script.
Paging Michael. You're supposed to say.
Paging Michael
Give me the
Hunt.
last part of the song again, would you please, Steve? You're supposed to say Paging Michael Hunt, then say
Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Oh, yeah, name is Richard. They call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Paging Michael
There
Hunt.
we go.
Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
That went well.
See, that really makes a difference when you
set it
do
up.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
What am I talking about? It's at the Art Museum. Awesome display of Halloween stuff. Don't get run over by the train. It's very scary. A very cool evening. I'll be there sometime this week.
Thanks for the warning.
cares you're going to be there.
Hard to get some tickets.
Dodging you. You got to.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning.
Question for you.
It's Victory Monday. Hello, Tom.
It's Victory Monday for fans of the Washington Football Club.
That's right.
We'll be getting to that in just a second as we get to the sports page. And I do have a question about it.
This will last right until they go to Meadowlands this week and get dick slapped by the Giants.
You think so?
Well, that's
we'll see.
Do you think they slap downward or to the side?
I don't know. That's an interesting.
I would think to the side. I would think.
I kind of like the downward slap.
No, I don't think he'd hit it.
Cut it out.
In any event, a couple things here.
You had a question about the Washington.
No, set it up in case someone's just arriving and they don't know what
Football team.
happened. And go ahead.
If you're just arriving, congratulations.
Yeah, way to go, Jaden Daniels connected with Noah Brown on a 52-yard Hail Mary as time expired in Landover, Maryland, to give the Washington football team an 18-15 win over the Bears last night. Here's what it sounded like on Chicago Bears radio.
Looking for blockers, looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches, deep pass into the area of the end zone. Tipped, and it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man, and this place is now gone into bedlam mode. Washington with the miracle finish. The breakup pass into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Nobody back there. Crushing loss. 18-15 Washington. Hail Mary, 2 seconds left. Or as they like to say here, Hail Washington.
I have a question, too, but I don't know if it's the same as Tom, so I'll let you ask first.
We do have to do something in connection with this because it doesn't have a name yet, and all the big Hail Marys have names.
And my question is about the name Hail Mary.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I kind of sort of know about it.
Go ahead. I Googled it, but what have you got?
Is it Roger Staubach?
According to this, Roger Staubach popularized the Hail Mary, but it apparently goes back to the 1920s and the famed Four Horsemen of Notre Dame.
Oh, is that what Grantland Rice and the smoky morning of the Four Horsemen Road? That's where they used to talk about football. Yeah.
And then my question is, could a quarterback of the Jewish faith throw a Hail Mary?
Yes, they are.
So Jay Fiedler, for example, could he have back in the day?
I don't know if Jay Fiedler was Jewish. You could make that assumption, I guess.
No, I looked it up.
If you dragged me into
you never saw Fiedler on the roof?
And there
if I were a QB, Hail Mary.
And I wonder what happened to Josh Rosen. He was quarterback
UCLA.
And
but Jay Fiedler is in the Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
Is that right?
There we go.
How many rooms are in that?
According to the movie Airplane, that's a leaflet, isn't that? We also have a very...
Well, you got Sandy Koufax. You got Hank Greenberg.
Yeah.
You got Jay Fiedler, as Josh Rosen, I'm assuming.
In any event, that's the origin of
probably a number more
of the Hail Mary, ladies and gentlemen.
My question was, did Washington get the extra point?
No, they couldn't.
The game was over.
Game over.
Game over. The people were. They should have, but they couldn't go out and kick it. So, but I think it was at game time. It was Washington -1 was the line. So,
and what was the
over?
Was the clock at 0?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many seconds left?
No, they should have kicked the extra point.
Would they? Do they kick an extra point if the clock is at 0?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
They do?
That's my ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
they
know
just
that.
couldn't because there were people all over the field.
Oh,
Yeah, I got you.
In overtime, they don't kick the extra point.
Oh, I didn't know.
I wonder if somebody could have pushed the issue and said, "Hey, we got to clear the field. We want."
I'm pretty sure.
What about gamblers?
Wouldn't that be?
It could have been a no, but the over/under was 42, I think, or something like that. So it didn't affect that, but it could have. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Well, congratulations to the Chickster. I'm glad you had a nice day. I didn't see it.
And the Cowboys lose. What was the final there? 30-24. San Francisco.
Everything's coming up roses for Chick McGee.
And then Ace's mic was out earlier. Which is a nice
it's on now.
Cherry on the top of my.
Speaking of cherries.
Sunday.
It is on.
Chick, it's almost Halloween. You know,
the
ghosts are working. The ghosts are working overtime.
That's what I've heard.
But they're going on vacation. You know where ghosts go on vacation?
Where do ghosts go on vacation, Ace?
Malibu.
Oh, Malibu. They really enjoy it down there in Malibu.
Scary surfing.
This can't continue, can it?
Once again, we find Chick McGee celebrating over there at the Dude Wipes sports desk. What's the best way to celebrate? Well, having a clean bum. And that's what...
That's right. It's like a shower in the middle of the day. That's right.
Those folks at Dude Wipes have got that down.
What else do we have?
We have a couple things in the world of sports, I'm guessing.
The Indiana Fever have dismissed their head coach, Christy Sides, after just 2 seasons. The Fever returned to the playoffs this season for the first time since 2016. So naturally, let's get rid of the coach.
Yes. That's always been weird to me.
The Fever had a 33-47 regular season record, but of course, Caitlin Clark on the team, and the W, as they're calling it, is a rocket ship to the stars. They've got a new CBA coming out any day, and millions, if not billions, in television revenue. It's really starting to take off as far as sports broadcasting. Shohei Ohtani is set to play.
Ohtani.
Son of a bitch. It's my fault.
It's your gig. I mean, it's...
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
He's supposed to play tonight. Los Angeles Dodgers in Game 3 of the World Series at Yankee Stadium, despite a partially dislocated left shoulder. According to manager Dave Roberts, or as his mom calls him, Davy Bobby. Davy Bobby, you get in here. What the hell are you doing, Davy Bobby? Are you still managing that baseball team?
Did I show my ass, Mama?
Get in
Real
here.
job.
And that brings us to bike enthusiasts in London and penny farthings. Stupid world record.
Shoe-in of the week. How'd you do?
Yeah.
Sorry.
2 and 3.
Oh.
So we had a really good
You know
thing
what,
going.
though? I didn't pick all the games. What does that tell us?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it tells us. I don't know. 39 and 31 on the year so far.
A game tonight?
Yeah, there's a game tonight. The
Well,
Giants and the Steelers.
Is there just one
that's an
game
easy pick. Then you could pick that. Then you'd be back at 500 for the weekend.
Yeah.
You could double shot and be over.
All of these are true. All of these are true statements.
Have you looked over the spread for tonight's game?
The Giants are getting 6.
That's not enough.
Let him pick.
I'd listen to Tom. No.
The devil comes in many forms, but most of the time, it's Tom.
When we come back, we will explore the world of the penny farthing.
No.
All right.
Give me
a bonus pick.
Oh.
Every fiber of my being is saying the Steelers -6. What do you think, Pat? Steelers -6?
I'm going to say yes.
Man, but the Giants have a pretty good defense.
Go with your gut. Don't ever not go with your gut, Chick.
My gut's upset.
Oh.
I'll take the Steelers -6.
Whoa, Chick. Oh, very good.
There you go.
But not a double
Tom
shot.
said there was woo chick. It came up, woo chick.
Yes, for those of you government officials who might be listening.
Yeah.
Was woo chick.
When we come back, will the Menendez brothers be on Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, we've got to stay away from that.
We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I believe we have the fabulous Dick Mango with the electric.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, there he is.
My name is Dick Mango. I brought my horn section with me, as you can see.
Nice.
The fabulous. He's the queen of the licorice stick. It's Greg Warren.
Oh my gosh, that is something.
Please.
That is
Please sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
Yeah.
That is good.
He's tearing it up.
Oh, I'm humbled to be in the same stage with Greg Warren, ladies and gentlemen.
We have no doubt, Dick.
I have been joined by the Electric Amish. By the way, the fellas are on the road. They're going to be in Fort Wayne coming up this Saturday night.
That's right, Mr.
What's the name of that place?
It's at the American Legion, Mr. Mango.
Hang on,
very much, sir.
Dick. We'd like to take that again, but could you sound a little less sure this time? Okay, all right. Yeah.
Well, we got a song for you, fellas.
Oh,
all right.
Because it is the Halloween season, I've got my Halloween scarf on.
Yeah, well, okay.
And my Halloween hat.
I like the hat on you.
You're
It's
welcome.
good looking, man. Ooh.
This is a song I don't know the words to.
All right, well,
that's never stopped you before.
You guys ready?
Oh!
Anybody want to help? Okay.
I think you should have. You might have wanted to come in.
Yeah. Here it comes now.
Here it comes. There we go.
He's ran on the guitar.
It's coming around.
Right now.
This guy right here.
1, 2, 3.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise. And suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash.
The monster mash.
He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The goos all claim from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash.
Take it away, clarinet.
The monster mash.
Oh, listen to that clarinet.
The mash.
Is he doing scales?
Is that an angel?
Oh, way up on the high end.
It's close. What is that bridge? The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
Oh.
The mash. The monster mash. He did the mash. The monster mash.
Yeah.
Now the scene was rocking. All were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5.
He did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
They caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Now out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist? It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It is a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
The monster mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything is cool. Drac's got a part in the band, and my monster mash is the biggest hit in the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Dick Mango sent you.
The monster mash.
Solo. Clarinet solo.
The mash.
Key.
The monster mash.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Warren on the clarinet.
Hey.
Watch for him tonight with Willie G at the Funny Bone in Louisville, Kentucky, and do the mash with the Electric Amish.
The Amish mash.
Good evening, everyone. I must go.
Ah, Dick Mango.
My name is Dick Mango.
The Amish mash.
Very nice.
Mango. 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 Mango.
What a cluster.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Cider.
I want cider.
With bourbon in it.
They have ghosts.
I don't think
Lily
I
House,
want the train to run over.
Lily House haunted.
Oh, my.
Be very scared.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
No, he's mad.
Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. If you're still using toilet paper, stop it. Please dump your roll. Wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. Tom.
No, thank you very much. How's that song going, Pat?
Oh, I got something for Chick I'm trying to work on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Pat, didn't we have a fun time Friday?
Oh, my gosh.
Real quick, a big thanks to everybody who came out to the Grand Falls Golf Resort and Casino in Larchwood, Iowa Friday night. We had a terrific time. Just a beautiful place, wonderful people. And thank you so much for being
there. Can you please spell the Sioux in Sioux Falls? Go.
SIOUXFALLS.
Very good. Very good. Congratulations.
Right. I went to college for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it was? SOUS?
No, I just want to see if you could
Like
remember.
sous chef?
I cannot spell anything unless it's written down.
Did you ever have a teacher? You go, teacher, how do you spell this? And she'd go, look it up in the dictionary.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how to spell it.
You gotta be. I've done that. I've looked up a word I didn't know how to spell.
And now we get to type it, and then it's guessing what you're trying to type.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
Did you mean hormone?
You know, we even met great people at the Sioux Falls Airport that were TSA that wanted to take a picture. They go, I don't think we can. But they did anyway.
They put their job.
Oh, dear God.
It was amazing.
Yeah, they came up. We thought we were in trouble.
Yeah.
I thought, particularly I was, because of the jokes I make about TSA.
You don't travel well.
I think I did okay.
Especially where a plane is concerned.
You don't like flying.
You don't like
Josh was
planes.
Keith Richards on the plane. He takes the Dramamine out.
Oh, well, in any event, thanks to everybody that had a great time. I heard great reports about the show, so bravo to you guys. That included Al Jackson and Jeffrey Oskey. Jeff did a very, very nice News We Failed to Mention live from South Dakota on Friday morning. You guys missed a couple of interesting things. We'll touch base with the things you missed. In the meantime, Chick is celebrating his Washington Football Club a Hail Mary to beat the Chicago Bears. What is the record this shot? How many have you lost? Just 2?
6-2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're in first place.
Okay, very
You're in
good.
first place, Washington football team.
A couple quick things I want to remind you of. If we have another week of football, of course, coming up, and your opportunity to win our Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks. This will be the final game this evening for this week. So get ready for next week. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. At stake, of course, a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Our winner last week was Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri. He made his picks against the Chickster. We'll find out about next week, of course, next week. But while you're there, I want you to remind you to check out the Orange Insoles 4K Smart TV you could win if you go to bobandtom.com/contest. It's for your she shed or your man cave, whichever you got, whichever you want. Courtesy of Orange Insoles. Check it out at bobandtom.com/contest. And we now turn to the sports desk, brought to you by Dude Wipes with Chick McGee.
The new top 25 is out in the Associated Press. The playoff standings are not out yet. I think that's next week or the week after for the first standings. But number 1 is Oregon. Number 2, Georgia. Number 3, Penn State. Number 4, Ohio State. Number 5, Miami. Number 6, Texas. Number 7, Tennessee. Notre Dame jumps up to number 8. BYU is number 9. Texas A&M is 10. Clemson 11. Iowa State and Clemson tied at 11. Indiana comes in at 13. They're 8-0. They're doing great things down there in Bloomington. They're ranked ahead of Alabama, who is ranked at number 14. So college football. And, there are 12 teams in the playoffs this year. Tom, how do you feel about that?
That's great. Have fun. I'll be doing something else.
Stupid world record.
By bike enthusiasts in the UK broke several penny farthing world records. Earlier this month.
I like the penny farthing.
Now, Josh, you've expressed a desire to ride a penny farthing.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that's the one with the giant wheel in the front and the tiny wheel in the back, the old-fashioned.
I always feel bad for the guy who invented that, who actually saw a regular bicycle.
Oh, gosh.
Boy, I worked too hard, didn't I?
What was I thinking? Well,
Can you imagine if we never thought of that technology?
Just a chain.
Can you imagine the Tour de France on one of those things? There'd be
Take a long time.
Oh, there'd be dead guys because you're way up high.
There was a guy named Loogie, John Loogie or something, invented mechanical television, and then Philo Farnsworth, Philco, invented electronic television. And I guess when the guy who invented mechanical television saw electronic television for the first time, he just cried.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a bad.
Now, I've heard penny farthings can go very fast. You can get the real speed.
Actually, well, that's one of the records.
Is that right?
And because of the physics of the penny farthing, that wheel is so big.
Yeah.
Once it gets going.
Yeah, you're really flying.
The greatest distance on these weird bikes in 1 hour by a female, Melissa Eisdell from the UK, a distance of 16.27 miles.
Whoa.
Greatest distance on a penny farthing with one leg in 1 hour, Alberto Bono.
I don't understand that.
So one leg to pedal, the other one's just kind of hanging there?
Or does this guy just have the one leg?
You'd almost think that'd be easier because you wouldn't have to worry about that other leg just
getting in the
being
way. Yeah.
And the fastest speed by a lady, it is Evie Duman from Belgium, almost 24 miles an hour. And for a man, it's almost 26 miles an hour, Guy Banham of the UK. So there's your records.
Wow.
I'm trying to find out if the guy has more than one leg. Sorry.
He probably does.
I think that would be in the story if he was a one-legged man.
It says one leg.
Yeah, the other one just isn't pedaling.
Why would you do that?
Why would they do any of these records?
There you go.
Man, I hope he's got at least part of his leg so he doesn't fall off.
It's a bike that's incredibly outdated.
That is kind of right. You're right. You want that counterbalance.
Can I be old, just unsensitive? I think if you're going to ride one of these old-timey bikes, you have to have one of those sort of 1800s mustaches.
Yeah,
and you wear the garter thing on your sleeve.
Isn't there
a striped shirt?
A bunch of people, it's like a club, they're old-timies? Old-timers or something? They like tweed
they dress
vests.
that way, yeah.
And we've had a guy tell us he could get a penny farthing over here any morning.
The thing is I know I will be hurt.
Yeah, you'll fall. And
yeah, so maybe it's best I just admire them from afar for now.
I think so, yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do. I'm looking at the pictures. They do require them to dress up old-timey.
Oh, that's great.
And Evie, the lady who has the record, has grown an old-timey mustache, which is really nice.
Oh, that's very nice, yeah.
How do you feel about
the Whitechapel whores of old?
Did you ever go to the freak show in the circus come to town? Like the bearded lady? Or
I did.
You did?
I
freak out?
Yes.
Of course.
And I'll tell you what it did, because I have a real thing about
difference.
Yeah, well, yes, of course. But I have a thing about, like, for example, I can't get those pumpkins that have all the lumps on them.
Right.
I have a real thing about skin, maybe because when I had freckles when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to that freak show, one of the ladies was like alligator woman.
Oh.
And she just had some horrific skin disease.
Yeah.
And I had to walk out of that movie that has the creature with the... What's the one with the Gru or something? The
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, I can't watch that.
Why?
It triggers something.
That's interesting.
It gives me talking about it, I get the heebie-jeebies.
And there's actually a skin disease called like bark syndrome or something where it does look like you're turning into a tree.
Just talking about it right now, I've got the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, sorry about
that's
that.
real phobia. Yeah.
Well, it's no wonder. I mean, you had freckles, that would scar someone. Yeah.
I'm trying to do a self-analysis, Chick. I think perhaps if you dipped into your own psyche, it might be extraordinarily scary.
I know what my problems are. It begins and ends with T and ends with D.
I'm looking at the
Tom Griswold.
I'm looking at these guys. A lot of them are wearing they're wearing traditional bike helmets with hats on top of those.
I got to be safe.
What?
Like bowler hats? Like
that's why this guy's got his bike helmet on, and then I guess it makes sense.
Trilby?
And some of the guys just have traditional headgear on, but I can't figure out if this one guy really has both his legs.
They look, because they make sort of modern-looking penny farthings. Do they look like that?
Yeah, some of these have traditional bike tires on them because the original penny farthings had solid rubber tires. So I guess every bump really really hits you in the old gluteal cleft, really crushing the old keister.
We spent 12 minutes talking about penny farthings.
Seems like
seems longer, doesn't it?
What do you want to talk about? Feminine hygiene? What's on your?
We could do that.
What's on your mind?
What's on the? What? No.
Feminine hygiene
I'll
has
take care of
not
this,
been
Tom.
on
What's
my
on your mind, broad? What's happening?
Not feminine hygiene. I can tell you that. Fortunately, I'm past that.
Okay. Well, now
We do have kind of feminine blood in the news.
Okay. All right. Menses or...
wait a minute. That story is very rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, I think, in fact, I can predict, before you do the story, I'm going to write something down that I think Josh will highlight. I'm just guessing. In a very fun way, of course. Right now, I want to remind you about surveys. A lot of surveys out there these days. How about this one? Survey says a lot of folks are getting worried about, hey, how am I going to get money when it's time for me to retire? Because most jobs these days don't give you the gold watch, the pat in the back and go, hey, thanks for being here, Lloyd. We certainly appreciate it. And, well, in fact, we're going to send you checks the rest of your life. That's not what happens anymore. For most of us, you got to make sure that you plan ahead. Social Security probably isn't going to cut it, if it's even there anymore. This is where you want to look into providing for yourself in the future. It's hard to think about it, but maybe you should. And that's where something called an annuity comes in. Who are the experts in annuities? It's the Silac Insurance Company. So find out what I'm talking about by visiting them at silacins.com or just go to bobandtom.com, where Chick McGee himself will walk you through how an annuity works, and it's a beautiful video. Chick is right there. It's the Silac Insurance Company. What am I talking about? I'm talking about an annuity which will be giving you cash on a regular basis when you retire. So find all the details out, see what restrictions apply, see if you qualify. Head to SILAC.ins.com or once again bobandtom.com to find out about security in your future with the Silac Insurance Company. And of course, Christy Lee is at the Silac desk right now with lots of cool things coming up in the news, including a energy drink that has been banned because it had something in it that was not necessarily appropriate. We'll find out the details. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Oh, you get a laugh.
Now, all you trick-or-treaters, come listen to me good. About a grave that's in a graveyard in this very neighborhood. Contains a boy who died this very night so long ago. Now candy wrappers mysteriously appear around his stone. You know it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary. The way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. Sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy. And the only thing that they can think about is how they get your candy. Trick or treat, hear the children crying. But who's that pale boy at the back with the antique suit and tie on? When you passed out the candy, it seemed to fade into his hand. And look, there's a clump of fresh dirt on the spot where he did stand. Oh, it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary. The way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. Sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy. And the only thing that they can think about is how to get your candy. I heard about this kid who collected lots of sweets, and with a flashlight in his bed, he counted out his treats. When they found him in the morning, the bags of candy, they were gone. A clump of fresh dirt by his bed, and the flashlight was still on. Oh, it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how. Now each and every child behind a mask is hid. But which one do you think's a ghost and which one is a kid? But in the shiny darkness when the leaves are blowing through, has it occurred to you the only one that's not a ghost is you?
Oh. I just peed myself.
Everybody. La 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 la. And so you trick-or-treaters, take heed of what I said, and leave your candy here with me, don't take it up to bed. I'll protect you from the ghoulies and the ghosties and the beasties, though you may lose that Snickers bar and, ooh, look, Reese's Pieces. Oh, it's Halloween, you know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. But get on up to bed, but grab that broom before you do, and sweep up this clump of fresh dirt that fell off of my pants.
Frightening. Wow. Thank you, Haywood. Thank you very much.
Very scary.
Thank you so much.
Haywood Banks and one of his Halloween tributes.
Tom Show, we're all here. Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Christy Lee, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
You remember Dwayne Wade? He won an NBA championship?
Sure.
Or 3 or 9 with LeBron and Chris Bosh and all those. Remember, LeBron, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach. Oh, he's going down there to hang out with Dwayne Wade. Well, the Miami Heat have unveiled a Dwayne Wade statue outside the Cassia KASEYA Center. And they also named the court, the Pat Riley Court, to honor the NBA Hall of Fame guard's impact on the team of the Miami Heat and the city of Miami.
Whenever I hear the name Dwayne Wade, it sounds like
I know what you're gonna say.
I hate webs.
Yeah. Yep.
There's only one problem. Do we have the picture, Jason? Yeah. Does anybody think that looks like Dwayne Wade?
Not at all.
Oh my!
I have a.
I'd have to look
the
up Dwayne
second
Wade,
statue in a couple of weeks. It doesn't look like the person.
Wasn't the worst one ever that one of Lucille Ball?
Well, remember they took it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think something happens in bronze. I don't know what it is.
That looks nothing like Dwayne Wade.
Nothing.
That is not even close.
Well, they have.
I mean, the eyes are too close. It looks like if he'd been beaten with.
There, that's Wayno. See, that's him.
You think so?
Yeah, see?
I think the statue looks like him?
No, I don't at all. No. I don't know why he's screaming like that. I don't.
Oh, all right.
Like Edvard Munch or whatever.
I see.
The silent scream.
Now, you asked me earlier if I had ever been to a freak show, and you didn't. Have you?
That used to be when I was there. That was a pretty big deal at the Ohio State Fair, actually.
Yep.
There was a big section that.
And it was primarily people
one of
who
the
were,
most popular sections.
People who were disabled.
Certainly. That's where
And you had to pay extra to go in at the fair. It wasn't like a...
Right. It was like an attraction. It was like a ride.
It was like 50 cents, except if you wanted to see Lobster Boy, it was market price. It was really... it was
you like that?
So disturbing.
I did.
Yeah,
That was very
had the
good.
freaky hands.
Lobster Boy was there
made
every
me
year.
so
Did you ever
depressed.
see a geek?
All the big ones.
A geek.
They geeks are people who bite the heads off chickens.
Yeah.
Did you ever see one of
No.
those?
Yeah, we had him in the building.
You got a geek in here?
What?
We had the Jim Rose Sideshow Circus.
Yeah, but he weren't biting heads off chickens.
Yeah, he didn't bite
They were eating light bulbs and stuff.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I
but-
think a geek is specifically
a chicken.
Oh, just the chicken thing? Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just in general.
Why do they
Today
call
the word
nerdy people geek?
I was just going to say, today geek kind of means
nerd and stuff. Yeah,
right.
some computer guy who's sitting in his office all day making millions of dollars.
Laughing at all of us.
Discovering some software thing that's going to make him rich.
He's horrible, but I'm a geek.
But have we completed the sports cast?
Yes,
Is that correct? Okay, so we are indeed going to head over to the Silac Insurance News
Before we
Desk.
conclude the sports,
Yes.
I'll do a little tribute for Chick and the fabulous game last night.
Okay, once again, the big Hail Mary and the Washington Football Club has a huge victory with nothing left on the clock. Quarterback runs around, heaves the ball. It's just an amazing feat.
Oh.
It's for you, buddy.
Okay.
What a night.
Boy, oh boy.
Washington was behind with 2 seconds. Noah Brown says a Hail Mary came to me. Screaming from his chair was Chick McGee. Chick McGee. They pulled it off successfully. A Hail Mary. Chick McGee. Screaming from his chair. Commanders win. Chick McGee. What a night.
Oh, yay. Yay.
A lot of barking. A lot of yelling.
Oh, the dogs are barking?
Oh, yeah, they bark I had them trained. I don't know how it happened, but they bark when we score a touchdown.
Because you jump up and probably.
I guess. I don't know.
That's great.
awesome.
Maybe.
That's so fun.
Oh, sweet.
I haven't got the bandanas out yet, but I do have. I have merch for the dogs.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's so sweet. Now, before we move on, Pat, you guys had a great show over the weekend.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. And Josh, I heard you did a great job.
Oh, that's nice.
As did Al Jackson and Jeffrey Oskey. So thanks to everybody in South Dakota and Iowa who attended. We certainly appreciate it. The lady over there is Christy Lee. She has the big K in her cap.
Yes, thank you, Chick McGee, for my Christmas gift.
You're welcome.
And if you're wondering, Christy's had some eye surgery, so the light from above is a little troubling, so she's wearing her cap.
Finally figured out the problem.
Oh.
I don't know if you'll recall, but 5 years ago, I got head-butted by a horse. Do y'all remember that wonderful incident? Well, apparently, there was a little bit of nerve damage done when that happened.
No kidding.
That has caused this to be a little bit longer of a recovery period than most. So, yeah.
Is it too late to sue that horse?
That horse is long gone.
Did you have
What'd you do to it?
Wait a minute.
No, he moved to California.
Didn't you have a song about Christy getting kicked in the face?
Christy went
went to a polo party with the polo ponies all around. There was wine and cheese and high noons, and the DJ was spinning new sounds.
All true.
Christy had a few wines and was feeling no pain, having fun and getting buzzed. She went to nuzzle a cute little horsey, but he wasn't feeling it just because. Had butted at a party by a horse with no name, and now her eye is black and inflamed. At the party, she couldn't remember her name, and there ain't no pills for to give you no pain. Everybody! La, 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 la. One more time.
God, that's beautiful.
La, 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 la.
Oh, thank you very much.
There you go.
Kicked in the face.
I got headbutted.
Okay, good. You're okay.
Yeah.
What's happening over there at the Silac News Desk?
Well, a so-called influencer, and I know how much you love those, Tom. This one is in Brazil. Claims she used her own menstrual blood to create a Halloween costume on the character Chucky.
Is that right?
Now, you're a big Chucky fan, right?
I am a fan of those.
Don't you have a Chucky?
I do.
Now, isn't there Chucky movies and Chucky TV shows?
That's right. And sadly, the TV show has been canceled.
No.
After 3 very successful seasons, it makes no sense. But hey.
No kidding.
No, I've never seen the Chucky one. This is the talking doll. What's the deal with Chucky?
Yeah. The first Child's Play, a serial killer moves his body, or his soul and spirit, into the body of
A doll.
Yeah.
Yes. The great Brad Dourif plays him.
And now is there a lady Chucky or just the...
Yes, Tiffany, played by Jennifer Tilly, is Chucky's love. Yes.
Okay. And so this woman is dressed as the female Chucky?
Miss Larissa Sumpani posted photos of herself dressed as Chucky.
Okay.
From the horror movie franchise.
As you would imagine, sexy Chucky outfits.
Saying she splattered herself with her own period blood to make her appearance more gory.
Oh,
Miss Subhani said it was the perfect choice to make the costume look more realistic and visceral. The move proved to be divisive amid her fan base.
I would think so.
She told Jam Press, quote, I received a lot of criticism from friends and even family, but she defended her decision, saying, quote, I think Halloween is about breaking free from conventions and exploring the darker side of oneself.
Next year, Carrie. she'll be collecting blood from her friends.
Yikes.
Well, that is...
That's too much. That's too far.
You think it's too much?
Plenty of great fake blood out there, yeah. Caro syrup and some red dye.
Right, yeah.
How many Chucky movies are there?
Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, Cult of Chucky.
There's even songs,
Curse
right?
of Chucky.
Really?
Now, in the TV show, did Brad Dourif and Jennifer Tilly reprise their roles?
They sure do.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's.
So what does Chucky? Does wanders around killing people?
Yeah. I mean, he was a serial killer, Charles Lee Ray, and he was...
was it a My Buddy doll? Is that what it was?
Basically a good guy doll. Yeah. But it was definitely a My Buddy.
Do you remember the My Buddy dolls? They were kind of almost like 18 inches tall or something.
Yeah, I remember
My
them.
Buddy.
There was even a hit song.
Wherever I... Oh, yeah, for Chucky?
Chucky's in Love. You remember that one, right?
Chucky's in love.
Christ, I think he's even combing his hair.
Great song.
Hey, you don't have to put your pumpkins in the trash this year. There are plenty of alternatives. That's right. Consider composting pumpkins in your garden.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Or donating them to community gardens. Just be sure to remove any decorative materials and candle wax before you do.
There's some lunatic out here with a garbage bag full of pumpkins.
You can also donate your pumpkins to local farms, zoos, or sanctuaries for animals to snack on.
I love that.
I know our orangutans at the zoo love pumpkins. We got some over the weekend. Yes.
Well, they eat the rind and everything?
I think they cut
Are
them
these
in half.
undecorated pumpkins? I mean, you don't...
Well, yeah.
Can you carve the eyes and stuff out?
Right. Well, can you donate your jack-o'-lanterns?
As long as you take the wax out, it says.
Okay.
But those are they get kind of icky on the inside. I can't imagine.
I know locally a pig farm accepts a lot of jack-o'-lanterns and stuff. So I don't think they're that picky is what I'm saying.
The group Pumpkins for Pigs has an interactive U.S. map of places, Josh, that will accept donations of uncarved, undecorated pumpkins. Homeowners may also consider feeding the local wildlife with salvaged pumpkin seeds, serving as a tasty treat for local birds.
Okay, because normally I just launch mine off my deck.
Into the woods.
And then you'll have pumpkins in the spring, typically.
It hasn't happened yet.
Happened to me all the time at my house.
All the time.
All the time.
Every year, yeah, absolutely.
So if I go over to your house right now, you've got pumpkin plants as far as the eye can see.
Old house, yeah, absolutely.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
10?
Why don't you go there right now? It's only 10 minutes from here.
10 pumpkin plants?
I'll get the code for you.
When you really did have a pumpkin growing?
I don't believe it for a second.
Yes,
that's
the
cool.
correct answer. Ask anyone.
Yeah, I can't.
You had the plants and a pumpkin actually grew?
Yes.
Wow.
That's cool. I think the animals are getting to mine too.
I used to have several acres of woods at my house.
A pumpkin big enough to carve?
Yes. Is that going to make you happy?
You just spew these lies, and no one ever calls you on them, and I feel like...
Wait a minute. Look who's talking.
What I like to do is... Now, as you know, yesterday, Chick was mad at me because I didn't watch his team play football because I had a pumpkin carving party.
Disappointed.
And thanks to Josh, I had some pumpkin tools, the gloves, and I've got.
They worked out?
Yeah, those were great. And then some guy sent me.
Some pumpkin tools.
I'm going to carve another one this week. Some guy sent me a what's it called, a Dremel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
A pumpkin Dremel thing. I've got to try that up. But yeah, I actually carved the phrase "trick or treat" into a pumpkin.
Not easy.
Not easy indeed.
Yeah. Use a stencil.
That really brings the holiday home, doesn't it? Wow.
You know what I like about doing an early pumpkin?
What do you like about doing it?
Because it reminds me of the inevitability of Chick's death.
My goodness.
After the...
Hang on a second. I thought we were just having fun. I gotta admire your moxie. I gotta tell you that.
That came out of nowhere.
Really just came out of nowhere. But I understand how we're playing now.
Josh, you know what I'm saying, Christy? You carve a pumpkin early, and by the time Halloween comes around, kind of the mold is kicked in, and sometimes the squirrels eat part of it.
I've been in the ground 3 or 4 days by then. Yeah.
Boy,
I got you.
You threw a pie in his face. He dropped an anvil on you.
Followed by atomic bomb.
Actually, it's the inevitability of the death of all of us. By the way, we were talking the other day. I was talking about. The drug commercials on television for the pharmaceuticals, and it's always people, and there's always this very diverse group of people at this party that doesn't exist. Hi, there's my Asian friend. Oh, look, there's a gay couple. Oh, this is America. Everyone is represented in this commercial. They had one the other day I saw when they're using. What's it called? Is a trebuchet? What is it? With they're launching pumpkins in the commercial?
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
The pumpkin chunkin?
Yeah. So I guess they have now seasonal for. I forget what it was for, because all these pharmaceuticals. It's never some poor guy with an IV and a death's door. It's always someone kayaking, parasailing out there, and then followed by the ridiculous
inevitability, my death. I know.
No. Followed by the ridiculous disclaimers. For God's sake,
Who literally watches those shows and goes, "Well, I have lung cancer. I'm going to go to my doctor and ask for this drug."
It's a problem. Yeah.
No, but they do.
Come on. They do?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Talk to some of your doctor friends. People walk in, they go, "Hey, doc, can I get this stuff?" And
they should be illegal, but
no, I think
they
it's
are
fine.
in every other.
I think it's fine. I just think it's necessary to have all the disclaimers at the end. Hey, if it's a prescription, have your doctor tell you that I don't have time for this.
Trust your doctor.
In any event, so this place is suggesting that you recycle your pumpkins.
Well, that makes sense.
Not the carved ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, heave them in the woods. You'll have stuff next year.
Now, why don't the squirrels eat the pumpkins that are sitting on my porch right now?
Mine do. It's either squirrels or chipmunks.
They do?
I have little chunks out of them, yeah.
Oh, I don't.
No, last year I had a raccoon rave.
Oh, did
nice.
you?
Yeah, one night. A lot of carving yesterday. And no injuries.
Oh, good.
That's real good.
Did you bake the seeds?
No, there was a request for that, but every time it's one of those things I kind of diddle on. It never works. They taste awful.
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they taste great. You got to wait. You can't just do them. I mean, they have to dry out for a while.
I just think I liked them because of all the salt.
Sure. So yeah, I like it. They're real healthy.
So just bypass the waste. Just put the salt in. my dinner and go down.
You don't need to see.
Yeah, much quicker. So I'm sorry. Christy, what else you got over there?
Here's some Hollywood news. Lily Allen, the pop star, makes more money, she says, selling pictures of her feet than she does on Spotify streams. The 39-year-old singer-songwriter said on social media, imagine being an artist and having nearly 8 million monthly listeners on Spotify, but earning more money from having 1,000 people subscribe to pictures of your feet. Ms. Allen's remark came in response to someone who had negatively commented on a post advertising her OnlyFans account. The singer added, don't hate the player, hate the game. Billboard magazine estimates Ms. Allen is making about $10,000 a month from her feet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Her daily stream count on Spotify as of October 17th was 850,000, so they must not be paying much on Spotify for sure.
Well, that's also, she's making a point there too, yeah.
And Josh, you've been saying this forever.
Christy, I'm telling you, I respect your husband and your marriage, but you're fools for.
But I think what you're trying to say, your stupidity knows no bounds. We're not taking advantage.
I'm going to say $2,500 a month you would take home just your feet.
Real
yes.
Now we upgrade to boobs. We're talking $30,000.
Right.
No, nobody wants to see my boobs.
Oh, Christy. Now, Pat, I bet your boobs have got a good.
My boobs could go for $30,000.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And then the following month, for the following month, you shave them live.
Whatever it takes to pull a cash in.
Can you imagine that? We're on the air one day going, tonight at 9 Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, Pat's going to be shaving his boobs. We've had 3,000 requests.
Jimmy needs a Christmas. As I pull my shirt up.
Coming up, one of my favorite comedians, Greg Warren, will be our guest with the Warren Report.
Oh, boy.
I think
that was sarcasm.
I think it's a double dose. I think we're going to get Reno Collier today, too. Looking forward to that, certainly. Also, we have elephants in the news, dogs in the news, pizza in the news, and Snoop Dogg news. It's all happening. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Who's that knocking on my front door? I'm watching the game, it's 3:45. There's a tiny Spider-Man saying trick or treat. I'm in my boxer shorts, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no idea it's Halloween. I've got no candy in the house, man, that's a drag. Cause Baby Yoda's on my porch, holding the bag. I've got no Snickers, Reese's Cups, or Hershey bars. I have Chinese takeout and a couple cigars. The lights are off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no idea it's Halloween. I've got toothpaste, vitamins, and pizza crust, Advil, Sudafed, and Cheeto dust, a fifth of Crown Royal and a couple of beers, unpaid bills and a summons to appear. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no job, no idea it's Halloween. Who's that knocking on my front door?
Trick or treat. Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Health experts are praising a brand new viral trend called the fart walk.
The fart walk.
The so-called fart walk became a phenomenon after it was introduced by TikTok user Marilyn Smith.
I'm a fart walker. I'm a fart walk.
Do you go for a walk after dinner?
Yeah, almost all the time.
Well, because you have to walk your dog.
Sometimes society needs reminders, and this is one of those. Hey, how about a nice walk after dinner?
Yeah. Now, don't you prefer the fart sit, Josh?
I will say,
you know, you eat a pizza and a hot dog, and you sit down.
You know,
when was the last time you had a pizza?
I really like the idea that the one pizza, the whole pizza wasn't enough. I just needed a hot dog to really cap it all.
That's a hell of a meal right there.
And yes, it's not easy to find a place where you can get pizza and a hot dog.
Because a pizza's such a full meal.
So I order a pizza, eat it, and then I have to make myself a hot dog.
Here's the thing, though.
Be very careful.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Hey, Chick.
How are you?
I saw something weird this weekend.
Like what?
I was heading into see Sean, my man at FedEx.
Yes.
He's my man. He's a great guy.
Right.
And this lady gets out of her car, and she's wearing scrubs.
Okay.
Very attractive. And some medical thing. And she's obviously vaping. But so the car door opens, she gets out and emits a cloud of vape smoke that was bigger than her car. I mean, have you noticed that it's? I don't know what the trick to this is. I've never done any vaping.
I don't know.
But sometimes the cloud emission is just gigantic. It's like a clown car where car pulls up and 40 clowns get out.
That plume goes away real quickly, though, doesn't it? The vape.
Yeah, but I don't know what the trick to that is.
I don't know.
It was just.
You think it's a bigger inhale? Like
I don't know. But
suck on it longer?
It's probably not very good for you. But
That's what they say.
But it was just kind of striking.
How many businesses of any kind around town where you frequent do they know? Oh God, Tom's coming. Hang on a second.
Yeah. I was pissed on Friday.
He calls me his man.
I went out of my way to go to my coffee place, and they closed early.
25 distinct and separate businesses have thought about acting like they're closed when they see it.
Wait. They closed early, or you just didn't realize that's what time they closed?
No. They closed. They usually close at 2 or 3, depending. They closed at 1, and I went out of my way between appointments to go.
Why did they close it early?
That sounds hard to believe.
Well, Chick's theory is
they saw him coming.
Just flip the card around. He won't come
How can
in.
you stay in business and just willy-nilly what time you're going to close?
Okay, is he gone? Yeah, okay.
From what I understand, it is tough to have a business these days.
Of course it is.
It's a mom and pop coffee
Like,
place.
and if you're so many workers just call in.
Oh, I know. Believe me.
Yeah. Yes, and in any
Friends that own a
event,
business,
but we need to move forward here.
I have a question.
Yes.
Actually, not a question. I have a request for you, the listener. Chick McGee was just telling me off the air, and I didn't appreciate this.
Yes?
I was talking about how I'm very proud of the candy selection I'm giving out this year.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
What are you giving out?
I'm giving out Reese's Pumpkins. Always a treat.
Wonderful. Reese's Halloween
and
pumpkin.
full long Nerds ropes. And I said, boy, are those popular with the kids. And Chick McGee said, you don't believe me.
I know. Every kid who see what the hell is this, they mumble.
Nerds ropes, I'm going to say, are in the top 3 of kids' candies these days.
I can't imagine.
And parents,
are they just like sugar and fashioned into a rope, and they're
little balls?
food colors, or what are?
So to prove it to Chick parents, I need you to text Chick that he's wrong at 719.
Hell no.
I've never heard of them. I'm looking them up.
haven't?
Never did either.
Now, I've never tried one. I was never really a Nerds fan.
Now, what are Nerds? What?
They're those little crunchy, sugary.
They're like little beads. And these little beads are all together on a rope. And so you eat it like
Like a licorice stick?
kind of, or bite on it like, what am I I'm trying
I'm
to
telling you, I'm going to be the talk of the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, they look really cool. They look like those DNA models.
Yeah, they do.
They're like
kind of a double helix.
like a double helix. Yeah, some kind of impossible chemistry problem. Yeah, I think it's great to give unusual candy.
Unusual.
Sour Patch Kids are real big.
But look, listen to who's talking there.
Yeah.
They're unusual to talk.
Someone who's authoritative on most topics.
Ask your girls if they like Nerds ropes.
Isn't Nerds a Wonka product? I think it is. I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I love giving.
Unless you have an everlasting gobstopper, I don't want to talk.
What are you giving out? What are you giving out?
I'm not giving out anything.
Oh God.
No, he's right.
I tried it for 5 years. I've been in my place 8 years. I kept buying candy.
Your neighborhood's all but kid-free and
It's
spread
really
out.
is.
Yeah, my neighborhood's almost nothing but kids, so it's great.
Oh, that's so fun.
of course.
Children.
Hey, hey, I'm the old man in my neighborhood.
Are you really? That surprises me.
I got my next door neighbor is a nice guy. He's a little bit old, one of the only guys older than me.
Okay.
State-by-state breakdown of the most popular Halloween candies.
Now we're talking. I was going to tell you it's going to be
Pick a
either
state and I'll tell you.
chocolate or peanut butter or caramel in 9 out of 10
My
states.
home state of Missouri.
Missouri would be
Nerd ropes.
There is no Nerd rope.
Tootsie Pops.
There you
What?
Now there's a bad candy.
No, I love those.
I love those too.
It's like eating kitty poo.
Wrapped in a Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
No, the Tootsie Pop is great because you've got something to look forward to. It's
not a Tootsie Pop,
two-phase
it's a Tootsie Roll. Or
No, you said Tootsie Pop.
Right, but the Tootsie Roll is in the Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, but it gives you something to look forward to. It's a journey.
Just go to your cat's litter box and load up.
No, that's Tootsie Rolls, and I will admit those are less than stellar.
Okay, now this is based on Instacart, so people have to put these into their cart. So it's not.
All right.
But this is a surprise. Guess what the #1 candy in Hawaii would be?
Spam.
Poi balls.
Poi balls.
Coconut drops.
No, those Rocher hazelnut chocolates. You know that the gold.
Garbage.
The gold.
What?
They really are so rich they make your teeth hurt.
Yeah, I hate those.
Yeah. You can't eat
Yeah.
5 of them. You can't eat more
You
than
can't
one
eat
or
more
two.
than one.
Yeah.
Pick another state.
Ohio, the heart of it all.
The Ohio #1 candy is, let's see, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Boom.
You guys nailed it. You did great work.
Boom.
You're doing good stuff in Ohio.
Let's do the 7 states that are going to decide the election. Go.
All right,
Pennsylvania.
M&M's.
I'm a big fan, but I will say this: peanut M&Ms. Nope.
No, my husband loves peanut.
I love them too.
When we learn to do the Heimlich,
I'm going to say
that's going to take him out. It'll be a peanut M&M that took out Andy.
every 18th or 19th peanut M&M is bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's
when
a
you
weird
get a
thing.
bad
You get a sour
Yeah.
one. Really? Yeah.
Peanut M&M's #1 in Colorado, Montana,
Any Nerds Rope in there at all?
Washington State.
telling you,
there
guys
are no Nerds ropes.
Look, this is a
Nebraska.
generational thing. I'm telling you.
Well, this is candies for the kids. This is the list.
The East Coast, the #1 candy in the East Coast seems to be Twizzlers.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, this is Instacart.
Twizzlers.
Another
Instacart
crap
for old
candy.
people.
Yeah, this has no bearing on reality.
Not for old people.
Are those wax little teeny Coke bottles that
They're
Godwin
not.
had on there?
None of them, no.
That'd be cool to give out.
That was the favorite candy in 04 of 1904. That was the 1904 World's Fair favorite candy.
1962.
You don't think kids would love that though? Because it's like enhanced sugar, the sweeter than sugar.
No, they can get it without having to bite into a birthday candle.
No, but it's fun. Instead of there's more chocolate.
What?
By the way, inventors out there, I need something. Inventors. Last night we had a party at my house for the kids, and we were doing pumpkin carving, and then we did s'mores.
Not s'mores.
S'mores.
It's s'mores. But it's terrifying because they've got those pointy forks with the marshmallows on them.
Mm-hmm.
The eye putter outers, as I call them.
Mr. Safety.
So the whole time I'm standing there going, dear God, I don't want one of these. There's our little boy from across the street. I was sure he was going to stab somebody with it. We need to get a safer s'more marshmallow cooker. If anyone has one, please let me know.
No. Just watch your kids.
And have you tried to clean those things, Josh? Well, you put them in a dishwasher at 800 degrees, and they're still goop on the ends of the forks.
I know how to fix that.
What's that?
You hold the goopy skewer in the fire for a while, and it gets really burnt and crusty, and then you can flake it off.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wish I'd done that last night. Well, thank you very much.
Wait
Now
till
you
it
know
cools. You don't want to be. It's like hand washing one of those old sparklers.
Okay, well, I want to find out what the most popular candy is without.
I'm trying to find
the
emails are
of,
pouring in. Nerds ropes are just beloved.
But it's good. The kids are going to like it. The kids will like it because it's something fun to play with, something new. When we come back, we'll have candy in the news. We got a big pizza story today. Snoop Dogg in the news and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh my gosh! There he is.
Is it who I think it is?
I think it is.
There you go.
Looks to me like he's wearing a bright orange.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't hear me yet. Put your headphones on, you giant jerk.
Looks to be the one and only
Dick Mango!
Yeah.
Mango! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
So good to see you.
Let's get in the groove here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, yeah, baby. Well, you got to look around now. He's looking around.
All right, Tom.
Is this on that tube thing?
It is, yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube and a KY jelly.
Oh, Dick.
Started with a joke. That's what it's for, buddy. You tell me when to go there, Dukas. Day now, Donnie.
Dukas.
Here we go. I was working in the lab late one night. It caught on in a flash. It's now the Monster Mash. Now, everything is cool. Drex, part of the band. And my Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the mash was meant to. When I get to the door, tell them, Boris sent you. Then you can Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
And do my graveyard smash.
The Monster Mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Do the Monster Mash. Easy, Chick McGee. You impetuous boy. Joshy, take your hands off that pizza and out of your pants. Christy Lee poops back in the brassiere. And who's the sexy one with the bouffant? Oh, that's Ace. Oh, and there's a lovely lady, too. Make me a frittata, bitch. I must go.
You forgot me again.
Who?
Pat Godwin.
You owe me money. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
Dick Mango.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. Lovely surprise.
Dr. Duke Tomato and the Power Trio. Hi, it's Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Do break the dating rules, according to Glamour magazine.
So have sex on the first date?
It says, if you had a great time and want to call him first, go ahead.
No.
What?
No. I disagree with that.
Okay.
Really?
We have a new ringtone that I think is going to be available on the Bob and Tom website.
What does it sound like?
Is that right?
Play it.
That's what it
Can I
sounds
hear
like.
it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not wearing panties.
There you go.
Oh, it must be. It must be my mom.
I'm not wearing panties.
That's
Oh, Mom, come on.
I'm not
busy.
wearing panties.
I can't answer the
All right,
Will
we got
somebody
it. I'm
get
not wearing
that?
panties.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hello?
Ah, yes. Oh, electronics.
Oh,
Isn't
you
it
set
cool?
me right up.
It's all this cool digital stuff.
Fun.
Fell right in your trap, didn't I?
Oh,
Once
yeah.
again.
Okay, once again,
Oh,
Glamour.
wait a minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
And?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because then
Hello?
you're going to break all the other rules.
Yeah, you are. Come on.
You're not going to be wearing panties, and you're going to be having sex on the first date. That's all.
Wow, is that what?
Yeah.
Wow, do not give Christy a drink.
So,
God
in other
forbid you
words-
do what you want.
Yeah. So what you're saying is go to the bartender, give him $50.
Yeah.
And
And then you'll be calling him after.
You know what Han always says? Keep a drink in her hand.
There you go.
now, do you take phone calls when you're on a date?
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, because that exhibits that you don't care.
No, I leave the phone in case the kids call. I leave the phone there.
You know,
but
there
I
might
don't
be an
take
emergency.
calls.
Oh, and if they call, I guess they wouldn't have that ring. Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not wearing panties.
It's my kids. Hang on.
That would not be on her own phone.
Hang on just a second.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, it's my priest. Hang on just a second.
It is not. You wouldn't have it on your own phone.
I'm going back on vacation.
You know you should.
I'll be here
Oh, wait a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
My mother. Hang on just a second.
Hold on a second.
Oh, that's not me. That's my phone. Chick stole my phone and put that on as
Yeah.
the ring. I'm getting punked right now. Okay. I've got tears in my eyes. Brothers, where great service runs in the family. Thank you very much, Peterman boys.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Song this time.
Sure.
Yeah, let's play a song. There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Here's Tom.
Let's see, at Josh's house. He's giving away nerd ropes.
That's right.
Halloween night.
Stinks on ice.
Listen to this. Josh is correct, says Amy. I was just at a middle school camp retreat this weekend, and every kid bought a nerd rope from the camp store. They love them. And, I have 10 emails here.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nerd ropes can be used. Oh. Never mind.
I
will read these before
This is, yes.
Can be used like beads?
Yes, proofread, please. Yes, to make a nice necklace.
Now, this does make me laugh. Chip is wrong yet again.
Oh, Chip.
Thank you.
But I think this person, Gage, is actually saying he's not necessarily a fan of Nerds Ropes because he said, how can you not love a Twizzler dipped in aquarium gravel?
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's very funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, but it's fun to get some. I mean, there's so many great candy bars, but it's fun when you dump out your bag and you go through the stuff, and get rid of the stuff you don't like, trade with your friends.
Stacy says my kids would go nuts over Nerds Ropes for trick or treat. Well, good. My neighborhood buddies will have a great time.
Yeah, I've got to go do that. I haven't done it yet.
Done what?
Get your candy?
At the candy. A couple years ago, I did it online.
How did you mess that up?
And it all arrived the day after Halloween, so.
Yeah, you got to be real careful. You got to check. Make sure
I don't know if you guys remember, I brought it all in here, so.
I don't know why. There are so many different ways to have something delivered so quickly. I don't know how you mess this up.
I don't know.
It's Tom. You know that.
Sorry.
Check this box. Check this box for this year's Halloween.
Okay. Well,
if you don't check a box, we assume it's next Halloween.
Okay. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Greg Warren. I just saw Greg do a great live show just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah? Who was doing stand-up?
It was Greg Warren. It was Greg Warren and Willie. It was a great show in Kentucky. It was lovely. We'll be talking to Greg shortly. In the meantime, we return to the Silac Insurance News Desk. Did I say Dex?
Dex, you
That's
did.
Christy
That's
Lee.
okay.
Go ahead.
Hey, Snoop Dogg's in the news. Before I get to your story, did you see where he jumped on a party bus and surprised some people? That was pretty funny. Can you imagine you're on a party bus having a good time and Snoop Dogg jumps on your bus? Hey, how's it going?
He's everywhere.
He is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And he's also confirmed that his entourage does include a staffer who's responsible for making sure people do not get too high.
I don't believe that for a second.
Too high.
Too high.
Yeah, he confirmed the unnamed person will tell others in the rotation when they have smoked too much and are at risk of getting overly stoned.
Yeah, I don't believe it
It's
either.
unclear if the person is the same that Snoop disclosed paying upwards of $50,000 a year just to roll blunts for him. He apparently, according to the story, consumes 81 blunts a day. I can't imagine that.
Now, I did the math on that. What would you? I'm guessing what smoking a blunt. What is that? 10 minutes?
Yeah,
Anyone? I don't know. If he does 81 a day, that's approximately 13 and a half hours. If I did the math correctly.
I mean,
that's impossible.
Chain smoking marijuana is what that is. Yeah.
Crazy.
Does this guy ever tell Snoop, "Hey, Snoop, you're done"?
I thought he quit. Didn't we have a story?
That was Willie Nelson was just doing the edibles.
I would have sworn we did a story about how Snoop was.
That was to promote some item.
Restaurant.
Oh,
some
it was?
restaurant or something? Is that right?
It ended up being a
Yeah,
gimmick.
he's...
So this guy to me is like the guy that's the coach that's on the sideline when the head coach gets incredibly pissed and is about to run on the field, and the guy's holding him back. No, you can't go out there. You're here to get in trouble. Speaking of football, did you hear what happened last night in Washington, Greater Washington D.C.?
Yeah, I
Christy
did
Lee.
hear, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
GMV?
Oh yeah,
Wonderful.
Chick McGee.
Hail Mary pass.
Oh boy! Do we have can we have the Spanish?
The Spanish.
Oh, this is a good one. Which one?
Most annoying.
Well, let's.
Okay, do the real one first.
Gives himself some time. Now steps up, fires, heads towards the end zone. It is.
I recognize that. Ha, ha, ha. That's London Fletcher laughing. Ha, ha, ha. Here's Chicago Bears radio, how it sounded.
Looking for blockers, looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches, deep pass into the area of the end zone. Tipped and it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man, and this place is now gone into bedlam mode. Washington with the miracle finish. The breakup pass into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Nobody back there. Crushing loss. 18-15 Washington. Hail Mary, 2 seconds left.
That is not a good description.
Or as they like to say here, Hail Washington.
Yeah, looking for blockers there in Chicago. Yeah.
But
that's how it happened, Tom.
Can we hear?
Do you want the Spanish?
Yeah, this is the one. This is
Aguanta Daniels, no tiene con quién. Ahora sí, Daniels. A lanzar a lo profundo del terreno de juego. Ahí está la recepción. Touchdown. Touchdown de Washington. Touchdown. Está adentro.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on that.
And Tom claims to love it. If any one of us did that, never do that again.
Is that supposed to be an impression of moi? Never do that again. No, I love the enthusiasm. You know that. Did you think the guy from Chicago explained what happened very well?
Well, he's not supposed to be excited about it.
Of course.
But yeah, I thought he did okay. He did okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I got a letter here for you, Josh.
Oh, hi.
Once again, you're giving away the nerd ropes, among other things, for your Halloween trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Nerd rope.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, when I was a kid, I think a local dad worked at Wonder Bread.
Oh.
He gave out little miniature loaves of Wonder Bread.
Hilarious.
And we all loved it.
What?
The kids would tell each other, hey, you can get a loaf of bread down there. Everybody go down to his house.
I would lose my mind for a miniature loaf of Wonder Bread.
He goes, but can you imagine if they gave out slices of Wonder Bread? We'd all be heaving it on the ground.
Hey, go home, make some peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah.
Of course, in today's world, people would be pissed.
Did you ever have
wasn't it whole wheat organic?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Chicken grass fed.
Well, it gets smashed in your bag, too, with all the candy on top.
Did you ever have anybody in your neighborhood who gave out cans of soda?
No.
No, apples, though.
That happened a couple
Wait a minute.
Apples, yeah.
Don't you eat some sort of like John the Baptist bread or what is it?
Ezekiel.
No reason to mock it. It's Ezekiel bread, yeah.
From the Bible.
Really?
It's Bible bread.
It's made from actual grain harvested in zero or something. Is that?
What is this? What is this? What are you talking about?
That's my favorite
the
bread.
Best bread of all time. The healthiest.
Ezekiel bread.
You probably have it at your house. You don't even know it.
I have no idea what's in my house anymore.
$8 a loaf.
Is it in the freezer?
Yeah, of course. It's pricey.
I keep it. Yeah, it's frozen.
Is this grown in America?
Grown?
I'm sure it's made here.
Yeah, when they grow it, it comes up. It's already pre-wrapped. Is that it?
Well, that's amazing. Well, scientists,
born to be a
I love it.
You know, is it better than that Hawaiian bread?
Well, we're talking about health versus taste. First off, I think Ezekiel bread tastes amazing.
I do too. Yeah, I like it.
But Hawaiian, there's no comparing. Hawaiian bread is
I haven't had it in so long I've forgotten.
Yeah, so good.
So I'll have to go buy some of this Ezekiel bread.
I get the feeling Ezekiel bread tastes like communion wafers. No difference.
Tom.
It's very grainy.
Before you go to the store and buy it, look in your freezer.
Okay, he's probably
probably already have
They're going to grab a loaf and your skin's going to start burning. Don't you? Ezekiel bread's not for you.
Now, we had a guy in our neighborhood when I was a kid.
They give hot dogs down.
Set, I'll tell you, Josh.
As if
yeah, you're one aware of it.
Set up a tent.
And I had hot dog and chowder.
Had hot dogs. Now then, there's a guy in my old neighborhood here.
Yeah.
That sets up a candy bar buffet, and he has a delicious thick chicken soup.
No, he has too much money is what he has.
No, he's thick, modest man.
Chicken velvet soup, right?
Yeah, chicken velvet soup, and then he'll have hot wings for people.
Hot wings.
Hot wings.
That sounds good.
Are you sure your neighbor's not a restaurant?
No, he's a great chef. He happens to be a physician.
Was this near the pumpkin patch you have growing in your backyard?
Yeah. All these other unbelievable stories.
Fake things.
Amazing stories.
See, this is what happens when you have a life and just don't live in front of a television set.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
A Wild Wings franchise.
That's fun. I love it.
Doctor.
Pumpkins as far as the eye could see.
I have 20 pumpkins.
And they just happened.
They sing.
At midnight on Halloween, they rise out of the pumpkin patch. In our barbershop quartet.
What does Linus say? There are three things you don't talk about.
That's right.
Religion, politics, and the Great Pumpkin.
58 years ago yesterday, the Great Pumpkin debuted on
I love
TV.
it.
Lost my mind.
I really do love that.
I was right in that age, man.
It's
Me
so
too.
sweet.
That one and the Christmas. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
those are wonderful.
I couldn't believe they'd made another one when the pumpkin came out.
Now, when you were a kid, did you use a bag?
Oh, are you talking to me now?
I'll talk to you, Pat. When you were a kid,
Even though you're not on TV, I'll watch you.
what did you use as a bag for Halloween?
I think it was like an old shopping bag.
Yeah.
Some
You didn't-
JCPenney or
Grocery bag.
You didn't-
grocery bag.
No, pillowcase.
Oh, we did that. Yeah.
Pillowcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
No, when we robbed banks, we used pillowcase.
I don't remember.
Oh, so sorry.
No, he's right.
Really?
That was
Yeah.
a tougher neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah, that way you could get more.
Wow.
Now, did you do a thing where you do a loop of the
Trick or treat
of this thing, go back to your house, dump it off, and then go back for more?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We did all that.
Oh, of course. Okay, well.
Put the candy in this jizz-stained sack.
Leave it to you to ruin Halloween. Are you happy now? First you've got nerd
Your
ropes
bag
as
is all
butt plugs,
crusty.
and now this.
Tear-stained
Could we move on? Do you have anything to announce over there?
Raycon's everyday earbuds have been upgraded. You guys know that. The latest product update from Raycon's. They've made Raycon earbuds even easier to use. Everyday earbuds now feature 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with two devices at once, a new quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery, and active noise cancellation. You can tune out Tom when he's talking. Available new fun colors, too, like blush violet and forest green and classic black. Raycons come with a 30-day guarantee, so if you need to return them, that's pretty easy, too. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20 to 50% off site-wide, up to 50% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chickster. By the way, don't forget to go to bobandtom.com/contest. Bob and Tom's Pigskin Picks, of course. Your shot at a gift certificate from Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. Every week we have another $500 gift certificate. Also, we've got this special thing from Orange Insoles. Once again, it's at bobandtom.com/contest. Win a 4K smart TV and a beautiful wooden dartboard. Details, once again, bobandtom.com/contest. Coming up, one of my favorites, comedian Greg Warren. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom. It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
People were taking the chicken from Chick-fil-A and putting it on Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Josh, what do you think?
Josh is leaving right now.
Josh is leaving.
Okay, let's go.
Come on. All right. You got the biscuits? Greatest day of my life.
That's nice. That's so nice.
We got another song for you, baby.
Well, we'd love to hear one more. What have you got for us?
Baby, you know this one. It's a song about your britches.
come the mummies, ladies and gentlemen.
Added special effects at the end.
Oh, thank you so much, fellas. That was just beautiful.
Baby, thank you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Say hello, Greg Warren, will you, Tom?
I'm happy to. I just saw Greg doing his thing in Kentucky. It was awesome at the Carnival of Comedy with Willie G. That was a great show, Greg.
You saw him at the Caravan.
What did I say?
You said Carnival?
Sorry. I was close. I'm trying to do Greg, before your segment starts, you have to give me just a second here.
Once again, maybe radio isn't for you.
Greg, he used to be a kid at one point. And did you like making s'mores?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah,
I can tell you were enthusiastic. We were doing s'mores last night at my house, and I get very concerned the kids are going to get stabbed. Someone has sent me the safe s'more stick, in which the tongs, the fork at the end is turned around, so you can't get stabbed with it.
Oh, okay.
What a brilliant invention! I didn't know that'd be something.
Man, I bet you if you still put that in somebody's eye, you would do some pretty good damage.
Sure.
Especially if it's hot.
Well, if it was hot, yeah. You'd have to kind of do it looks like a harpoon, but well, thank you very much for sending that. I certainly appreciate it. That's just a little update from Jessica. Thank you very much, Jessica. Now, where are you, Greg?
Guys, I'm in my newly remodeled condo.
Yay!
It looks wonderful.
It does.
Yes,
Looks lovely.
It does.
So you went with the ecru, the eggshell, the cream, the wine.
Very nice.
Yeah. Well, you gotta approach these things, Greg. You buy something so you can sell it. That's all you have to remember, Greg. Everything's for sale. Everything
That's what my designer told me.
I told you. That's right. Yeah.
No, once again, you had a flood and you had to redo your place. It looks great. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. My designer, Kate, my friend Tim's mom's coming over today. We're going to get the Warren wall rebuilt.
All right.
Get all the Warren pictures up here.
Oh,
soon,
nice.
So, yeah.
Missed
got some
those.
new ones. Got a Warren DeMartini picture.
There's famous Warrens
for the Warren.
Oh, yeah,
Of course. Earl Warren.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Now, do you have Warren Haynes up there from?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Guitar player. Okay. Very good.
A really nice picture of Warren Haynes.
Oh, good.
Kind of a portrait.
What is today's theme, if you will?
I want to talk about apple bobbing.
Tis the season, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. So you guys know apple bobbing. You put a bunch of water in a big basin and you put apples in there, and people put their hands behind their back and they try to get the apples out with their mouth.
Sure.
That's called apple bobbing. There's another Halloween activity if you just sort of sit back and lecture everybody about the how unhygienic the process is and don't participate in it. That's called the apple tomming.
Apple tomming.
Yeah.
So you're then a fan, I gather, of the apple bobbing.
Yeah, I've never done it that I know of. It wasn't a part of my Halloween, but I am a fan. It started as a way for young lovers to find out if they were soulmates.
Really?
What?
Yes, each apple represented a man, and the female would try to bite the apple representing her crush. If the female bit the apple after one try, they and their mate were fated for love. After two tries, the suitor would pursue the female, but the romance would eventually fade away. And three tries, it just wouldn't happen.
What would happen if she just sucked on the apple and it went right in her mouth?
Then everybody wants to date her.
Yeah. Then she would win the fifth race at Pimlico.
Oh, yeah. Horses love apple bobbing, I guess. Right? Yeah.
If I could break away for 1 second, Greg Warren, yay or nay on candied apple?
Well, I don't know what you mean a caramel apple?
No, caramel apple's different than a candied apple.
It's a similar thing. The candied apple, they're red. It's like
no, I don't.
slimy.
I don't.
You lose 1 to 3 teeth.
I'm not a fan.
Caramel apples, do you like those?
Yes, yeah. I like a caramel apple.
Me too. Nuts or no nuts?
No.
I guess nuts.
No. Take that away. Hideous looking. Josh, your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, it does look like a
little diseased.
Yes,
looks like a skin disease.
Oh, God.
You're right.
I like caramel apples. Hold the apple. Hey, here's something amazing that we're going to kind of ruin.
Healthy fruit. We're just going
I love an apple. I love an apple.
You love caramel.
You guys see me eat apples in the morning.
Yeah.
we
I can't stand it when it's covered.
Also, if the maiden put the apple with the bite of it underneath her pillow, she would dream of her the man that she would marry at night.
Wow.
Yeah. If I put an apple underneath my pillow, I would dream of a girl that had a giant apple head, I think.
Yeah. I would dream of ants crawling on my face.
Yeah, me too.
You know a lot of people with an apple head, Greg? Like a big...
No, I have some weird dreams, Chick, especially when I eat late. Yeah.
All right.
I think that was that was sort of my first experience around the middle school with like insults, you know. You just sort of, whatever item is around you, that's what you, look at old Applehead.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Look at I ain't got no ice cream head looking. There were variations of apple bobbing. Apple on a string, where you just tie a bunch of apples from the ceiling and you have to put your hands behind your back and you jump up and take a bite out of the apple. The first one to eat the entire apple is the winner. I don't see how you could do that.
No, it took 45 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's the point of that?
A lot of this is insane. This all started, I think, with a game called Snap Apple in Ireland. Snap Apple in Ireland, Newfoundland, and Labrador. Snap Apple is such a big deal. Halloween is called Snap Apple Night.
Wow.
So what they do is they have a horizontal plank that hangs from the ceiling, and on one end is an apple. On the other end is a burning candle. And they just spin the plank around, and you got to jump up and try to get an apple instead of
a burning candle.
A candle.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong here.
No. The risk-reward equation seems to be a little off here for me. It's like, yes, if you lose, you get fire and molten wax in your face. If you win, you get a bite of an apple. And then this is even crazier. There's a game, I guess, that sort of started some of this on Christmas Eve. Have you ever heard of Snapdragon?
No.
This is preceded Snap Apple. They played on Christmas Eve. You put a bowl, a shallow bowl down, and you put brandy in it, and you put raisins in the brandy, and you set the brandy on fire.
Yes.
And then you have to snatch the raisins out with your tongue and extinguish them in your mouth.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. And this is a quote here. Nevertheless, children burned their hands or mouths playing this game. Children, call CPS right now.
That's insane.
That is insane.
And now here's our winner. What a terrible tradition.
In Scotland, they call it ducking or duking, apple duking.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a game called apple ducking. You're throwing an apple at somebody's head half a second before it hits their head. You say duck. Often it's much too late. Right. That's what we did in my neighborhood. apple bobbing, guys, there's not a ton on it. So if it's okay with you, I thought I'd expand the topic just to talk a little bit about apples.
Oh, all right. All right.
In general, what do you think the number one selling apple is?
Red Delicious.
Honeycrisp.
Fuji.
Honeycrisp is 2, Pat.
But Granny Smith.
Granny Smith is 3, Josh.
Gala.
My favorite is the Gala.
Gala is number 1.
Really?
Oh, there you go.
That's my favorite.
Now you go Gala or Gala?
I go Gala. No.
Gala.
What do I say? Oh, I'm going to buy some Gala apples. I guess I do say Gala. Yeah.
No, how about for a formal event? Would you go Gala or Gala?
I go Gala unless it's all men, in which I go Gala.
Is that right?
Yeah. I go, look at this Gala.
You really drive it home.
So sorry.
I'm often told to grow up.
What event have you been to?
I'm often
He doesn't like to go, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he has his car.
You can't wear Carhartt in a formal
I know,
event.
right?
You can. They don't like it.
We should make a Carhartt logo tuxedo for you.
I would love it. I'd love it.
Eating apples can actually aid in brightening teeth. While it's not a substitute for toothpaste, the acid in apples helps clean the teeth and brighten the teeth.
That's interesting.
Apple is the second most popular fruit. Christy, what's the number 1?
Banana.
There you go. There you go. Banana is number 1.
By the way, Greg Warren, if you really want to dive deep, you should do a special about the Cavendish banana.
Oh, God.
Please don't.
Please don't. He's talked to us.
That's the mini banana, right?
No, it's the standard banana that they were afraid was going to go extinct, but apparently in the last month or two, a couple scientists have saved it. So it's a very long, boring story.
If there's a morning where you...
Tom, it sounds like something we should investigate.
No.
If you know it's a long, boring story, why do you keep talking about it?
Ad nauseum.
I just wanted to underscore the fact that they've apparently rescued the Cavendish banana. You know, all the bananas we eat are descended from one banana, correct?
Banana tree.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about John Chapman. Who's that, Josh?
Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed.
This smacks of a Missouri thing.
Is this a real guy?
No.
Yeah.
John Chapman is a real guy.
Is he from Missouri?
No, he was, I believe, Pennsylvania, but spent a lot of time in Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. But I believe Pennsylvania is where, out from where Pat was from, I think. But Appleseed went around planting apple trees. Here's the thing. He planted all his seeds, all his apples trees from seeds, which is not the best way to plant. If you want a good apple, you do it from grafting. But Chapman's religion would not allow him to graft trees. They said it hurt the plants. Yes,
oh, okay.
So he did his from seeds. So his apples were sour, according to Henry David Thoreau. You guys know who that is, right? He wrote
Walden.
He wrote On Golden Pond.
Right.
No. He
sorry.
He directed On Golden Pond, won an Academy Award. Yeah.
You may have that wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's that, Josh. I know what I'm talking. This is my report.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
He said, and they were sour enough to set a squirrel's teeth on edge and make a jay scream. That's what the seed apples, Doctor. So what they were really good for was hard cider. That's what all of Appleseed's trees were used for, was hard cider. Johnny Appleseed was basically America's first liquor rep. Yeah, I mean, I'll take those trees, Johnny, but the other guys usually have some sort of tchotchke. I got a Jack Daniels mirror from the lemon guy and a Jim Beam headband from the other guy. Can you give me a koozie or something?
By the way, why did his religion forbid
probably a Quaker or
tree grafting?
It was called Swedenboro, I believe is religion.
Oh, Swedenboro.
Christy and I were
just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that like an Amish thing?
No, it's
Not
from
quite.
Sweden, and it's
from Sweden.
Yeah,
he was real kind to the animals in the. He put out a fire one time because it was killing mosquitoes.
What a dick.
And he also thought
he's the opposite. He's a very kind guy.
Spreading disease.
You can see how kindness would equate to dictum in Tom's mind.
The mosquitoes are passing along deadly diseases, and this guy's over there.
He also thought acorns were medicinal. You swallow 2 of those and call them in the morning.
Okay, idiots.
Here's the thing. During Prohibition, I know we're running low on time, but during Prohibition, they went down and they basically got rid of all of Appleseed's trees.
Oh my!
Because of hard cider. That's what they were doing.
I didn't know that.
So the FBI went out and they got rid of these. But basically, all of Johnny Appleseed's work. So he was like, "Hey, but I'm Johnny Appleseed." Well, I'm Johnny Law. And,
okay, I just looked it up. There is one of his trees left.
It's in Ohio?
Yes, in
Nova, Ohio?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
It grows tart green apples. I guess the last of the Johnny Appleseed trees. Fascinating stuff, Greg Warren. Now, is it true that you're going to be in Murray, Kentucky?
I would never call back.
I would. I just wouldn't.
Could you
why would
be
you call
more
that?
dismissive?
Yeah. Well, that's fascinating. Greg. Now coming up.
Sorry.
Sure.
I just saw Greg's got he's such a great show. I just saw him at not the carnival, the Caravan in Louisville. And you're going to be, is this right? You're going to be at Rather Hall in Murray, Kentucky this week?
Murray, Kentucky, Friday night, part of the Kentucky Comedy Festival. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right. A bunch of gigs coming up, including Traverse City, Michigan in late November. You got to go see Greg. He's getting ready. When is your big production being filmed?
On the 23rd of November in Columbus, Ohio. First show sold out. Second show, still a few tickets left.
Oh, a must-see show. Absolutely must-see show. Be sure to go see him at the Funny Bone in Columbus, November 22nd and November 23rd. Thanks so much, Greg.
Bye, Greg.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, Greg.
Great stuff.
I love you, handsome. He hated that. But you know what he wouldn't hate?
What's that?
Especially if he's having any kind of discomfort in his back, his hips, his knees. Orange insoles. That's right. You know how that pain affects your daily routine. It slows you down. What kind of support is currently in your shoes, I ask?
None.
Oh, Christy.
I know.
That piece of bologna that comes with your shoes?
I feel it, too, today. I do.
I bet you do. You're getting zero support. I hate to tell you, but I'm happy to tell you to go to orangeinsoles.com, especially if you work on your feet all day. Maybe you're a teacher or you're in construction. You're putting stress on your body. Orange Insoles offer a deep heel cup and arch support. They better help support your body. Ignore my awful syntax there. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Helped.
Syntax, that's liquor and cigarettes, right?
That's exactly right.
All right.
Look, you want to help give your body...
Put butter in your shoes or orange insoles, which is going to give you more support.
Find the right fit for you in whatever shoe you wear with their insole quiz.
That's right.
Or put a stick of Crisco sticks or Kerry Gold in your shoes.
How about
see what happens?
Winter boots, work boots, sneakers.
They have an insole for every shoe. That's
Everyone.
Right.
It's amazing, Josh.
Hey, if you keep doing that well, they're going to fire me.
Oh, no. Why would they do that? Fire him. I'll do it for half. Fire him.
You know, one of the cool things is there's no cutting required with Orange Insoles. They come true to size. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more, and thank you, Chick, for getting me back on track.
You're welcome.
All right, Orange Insoles special contest right now. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Win that 4K smart TV for your she shed or your man cave, including a wooden dartboard. It's all courtesy of Orange Insoles. Check it out once again, bobandtom.com/contest. Go see Greg Warren at the Kentucky Comedy Festival coming up Friday night in Murray, Kentucky. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new Orange Insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
Deep Heel Cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Frigamall Records, the same people that brought you the all-bass Christmas album, Amazing Bass, are proud to present Jimmy Pardo's first solo project, Nothing But Air Bass.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Pardo. You know, there's nothing cooler in rock and roll than the bass. And these songs are so cool, I don't even need a bass.
Hey, hey, what the matter with
So just pick up your Air telephone and dial. Beep, 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 beep.
Jimmy Pardo's Nothing But Air Bass. Get yours today.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts studio. Got a little surprise coming for you here.
Okay.
Surprise for the...
Performing cats.
It's not performing cats. Is the surprise ready? Yeah, bring them on in there.
I'm holding my breath.
Now, Chad Daniels, comedian,
I'm not
joins us in
looking
the
yet.
studio.
Neither am I.
I don't want to look.
Along with Chick McGee, Josh Arnold. This is Tom speaking. The lady of the house, Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Is it the real Aruba Ray?
It is not the real
No, I
Aruba
haven't.
Ray.
I know what it is.
Is it the backwards singer?
Oh, no.
It's not the backwards singer. I've brought in a...
That's great.
I have brought in a...
now listen to how
Fabulous,
he pronounces this, Chad. Listen.
Now, this is a real rock and roll cat here. You can see he's got the tattoos, just like you, Chad.
Got the Rush T-shirt on.
Wearing a Rush T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a beard like he's a waiter at a hip restaurant. Kind of a,
I do that on the side.
Kind of a super hip looking mega goatee, nice head of hair, big stash, and he's you know what he's carrying in his what do you know what that is, Chad?
It looks like the gun from Mission Impossible 5 that they snuck into the orchestra.
That's right.
That is a bassoon.
Bassoon.
A bassoon. And I bring this up because the other day I was in a restaurant.
That's not how you were pronouncing it.
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
You were saying bassoon.
Is that what you were saying?
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Thank you.
Do you say it again?
Bassoon.
Bassoon, not ba.
Right.
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Are there any famous rock songs that feature the bassoon?
Was it? What is it?
Wait a second.
Oh my God!
I'm kind of stumped.
Oh, wait a second.
No. All right, there are at least 5 other
There's
bassoons.
a Smokey Robinson tune.
Oh, okay.
Four.
That's got
Tears of a Clown?
Tears of a Clown.
We have just had. We have just.
right at the beginning, Tears of a Clown, yeah.
Yeah.
We've just had 4 other bassoon artists enter the room. Is a bassoon player referred to as a bassoonist?
Bassoonist.
Bassoonist.
Wow, so there are now 5 bassoonists here.
Are those all the same size bassoons?
No.
When do you want me there? Bassoonist.
Now, I know as a former clarinet player, there's also a bass clarinet.
Right, are there alto bassoons and bass bassoons? And
Yes, there's contrabassoon.
What does that mean?
Twice the size of this.
You have to smuggle
Plays
them.
about the lowest note of the
Yeah, exactly. The contrabassoons
The
are smuggled,
contrabassoon, yeah,
as Christy just
smuggled.
brilliantly said.
If this happened in a high school, they'd lock it down.
Pablo Escobar was
not even kidding
a
you.
contrabassoonist.
I can actually bring one of those in sometimes.
Okay.
Once again, this is the Rock E Bassoon Quintet. Rocky bassoon. Oh, there's more. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Bassoon.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Has their great haunted house. Newfields, the Art Museum, has the Great Harvest Nights. Every pumpkin in the Midwest is there. And a very scary, scary, scary house.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great. You got to be doing great after your football club had that amazing Hail Mary.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bender.
Great stuff.
Washington football team.
Mm-hmm. Now we have Christy Lee is with us, of course. Yep. She is at the Silac Insurance news desk. What else have we got over there?
In Zambia, authorities there are trying to ban an energy drink because the drink contained Viagra.
Wow. Sounds like a good energy drink.
The country's medicine regulators suggested that a beverage called Power Natural High Energy Drink SX.
Well, it's a great name. You can't deny that.
It really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, contained the erectile dysfunction drug.
Talk about an upper.
The Uganda National Drug Authority also came to the same conclusion after hearing from a customer who complained of constant sweating and a nearly 6-hour erection.
My wiener's too hard.
The beverage was found to contain, is it sildenafil nitrate or citrate? And was subsequently banned from distribution.
Yeah, you can't just give that to people without them knowing.
And this was in Zambia?
Sildenafil, yes.
Yeah, that's the actual ingredient in.
Sildenafil citrate, yeah. The energy drink had been
that's where they invented the Zamboni machine, you know.
That's right.
Zamboni.
That is true.
In Zambia. Kind of ironic, really.
It really is interesting.
Not a lot of ice rinks.
No.
They have to export.
Not only was it found in Zambia, but it had been exported to Uganda, Malawi, and Zimbabwe. So they had to recall a lot.
So they've got Viagra in their the soda pop, essentially.
Sugar in that tea.
Yeah.
Whiskey in your water.
So you'd be
What's all these crazy questions you ask me?
You'd be a Zambonarian.
Zambonarian.
Zambonarian. There we go.
There is no way you're an adult.
That is.
What is wrong with you?
Do you think that's crazy?
No, not really.
I mean, I imagine the equivalent of the Federal Trade Commission in Zambia probably.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
Lax.
Yeah,
to say the least.
You know, two guys at a dartboard and porno. I'm guessing.
But I imagine having a 6-hour erection makes it hard to run from lions or whatever is going on there.
I get the feeling there's something like that there, right?
Right.
Like ostriches with teeth or something. Yeah.
A Wisconsin-based pizza restaurant apologized to customers after accidentally serving pizza contaminated with THC.
Oh, sorry. THC.
Were people complaining because there wasn't enough in it?
Yeah.
Famous Yeti's Pizza in Stoughton said it had received reports from staff of unexplained physical reactions. Officials from Dane County said several people fell ill after eating Famous Yeti's Pizza. An investigation determined the pizza had been sold with dough mistakenly prepared with Delta 9. How do you do that? It appears the contaminated oil that originated from a shared storage space in a commercial kitchen was used for the dough.
I see.
The pizzeria apologized for the incident and assured that it's working to improve storage as well as security protocols to prevent this from happening again.
Yeah, no
so
kidding.
What do they use the Delta 9 for?
Well, someone.
Why would it be in there?
Because it was somebody. I guess they're sharing the kitchen with somebody else. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're making the mushroom pizzas have shrooms on them. Who's to say? But you got your guitar out there, Pat Godwin.
I always heard this pizza place was the best. Bought a whole pie, put a slice to the test. Now my mouth is dry.
and I'm dizzy in the head. Oh, I'll never eat pizza at that place again, where the mushrooms magic, the oregano pot, it's the Parmesan Coke, 'cause I'm talking a lot. Turns out the dough had THC. Now the music of fish makes sense to me. Oh, I'll never eat pizza at that place again, but I want another slice. Will these munchies ever end? Now my back pain is gone, and I'm dancing to the dead. I wish Domino's dough had that THC blend in the fecal position with cheese on my chin. I had a pot lover's pizza at that place again.
The fecal position?
Fecal position?
Yeah, I thought I'd get a laugh. You take a chance.
I thought you just didn't know you said that.
No.
Although I do like that phrase.
Y'all just stared at me. You didn't like it that much.
The fecal position.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm sure they fixed the pizza. Won't happen again.
Oh, I'm sure.
Thank you very much. I'd rather have that than pineapple on my pizza, I'll tell you what.
I know you hate pineapple on your pizza.
I tell you what, but seriously.
But seriously, folks.
I'm going to tell you about that.
No, thank you. I say no to pineapple.
Okay. A Colorado tattoo shop has taken drastic action in a parking lot dispute by drawing the image of a giant penis on its roof. KKTV reports that Fallen Heroes Tattoo and Piercing in Colorado Springs and the neighboring apartment complex have been fighting over the parking options in the area, some of which are for residents only. Fallen Heroes owner David Brown claims that as many as 40 customers that have had their vehicles towed, and they blame the apartment complex for not making clear which spots are private. He said they had tried to play fair, but now they're fighting back.
By the way, so I wanted to see this, so I watched the television broadcast of this. And they have the roof of the building is all blocked, so you can't see it in the photographs.
Oh.
So I don't know. But it says it describes it as a cartoon
style mural of male genitalia painted on the roof, and it can be seen by the apartment residents.
Oh, I mean, aren't you kind of punishing the wrong people?
Oh,
here?
there it is.
The residents. Well,
wait a
Is that
minute.
it?
Oh, there are like 3 penises.
Yeah.
One riding a bike.
Right.
One over there
Actually, there's
under,
one in a car running over.
under the circle.
Over
Yeah.
penises. Yeah.
Yeah, there are. a
Wait a
bunch
minute,
of
are there
wieners.
like 3 over there?
I see them everywhere.
2
Yeah.
o'clock?
Yeah, this is like this is like the highlights magazine. You got to find the hidden
There are
penises.
so many penises.
It's actually kind of funny. I think it'd be funny if I lived in the apartment next
One.
door.
Oh boy.
Isn't that Millard Fillmore in the Bird's Nest? That's right.
One is actually.
There's 5 under the car.
Yeah, right?
Actually, it's way more graphic.
Yeah.
If you see what the driver of the car is doing.
Yeah. Is there a Prince Albert in that one?
Yeah, that's not a stick shift. No, it's that's not a Prince Albert.
Wait a minute. The driver of the car is one, and he evidently has another one that he's playing with.
Yeah.
He's losing transmission fluid out the top.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's really something.
Oh boy. I hope they can get the dispute resolved. A tattoo parlor, huh?
Yeah.
So they're, would it be Dick for Tat?
What?
So, yeah, instead of, never mind. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a horrible cheese haul in London. Lots of cheese stolen. American Airlines is testing a new boarding system, which is kind of funny.
Every man for himself.
No.
On your mark.
No.
Get set. Go.
It's kind of the opposite. Actually, it's the kind of embarrassing you if you board in the wrong group.
Oh, an insult plane.
Yes,
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Cool. We'll find out how that works soon. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
should dip him, right?
Oh, definitely.
Are we gonna dip
You got to
him?
dip him.
Yep. He one's down, maybe? Is that what we're doing? Or is that just a hello?
Bugs Bunny to oi. There he goes. Yeah, you scream like a little girl. Scream like a junior high girl.
That's all. Yeah, those two little bastards.
Now, before we let you in, I got a couple of questions I need answered.
That was unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. That was incredible.
Yay!
Thank you, sir. I knew they were at the bottom of it. Well, I made it. It's really, yeah, you can't stop staring at those two little. There's two hooks, and that's, so you want to hang on to something.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
On 9 to 5 today, the keyword this hour, money. Log it on right now to Q95.com, and you're welcome. Well, thank you.
Well, I hope he didn't miss that. Tom just had a real quick conversation with himself where he told him something. And
you know what? It reminds me of, I imagine that's what he did when he was a little kid, pretending to be on the radio.
While he was trying to do that commercial in his bathroom for the Kleenex dryer over his that trip blew all the fuses.
I'm not making fun of him. I did the same
One
thing.
time every morning, he does something where I'm going, I know that's what he did when he was a little kid.
Yeah, it was fun. Now, let's check in.
Let's check in with Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Oh,
There's Pat Godwin. Hello. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Stevenson.
I forgot to get coffee during the commercial. I demand one of the backstage
people
get me a cup.
Quickly, there's Ace Cosby.
Mike Mark.
Yeah, Mark, the one that I peed in is in the red pot.
Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Look at the complexion on Reno Collier. He looks really healthy today. What's going on? Were you playing golf over the weekend, Reno?
I did play a little bit of golf. Yeah, man, and I've got some sinus thing going on.
Oh,
are you chewing a mint?
I got a Halls.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Yes,
our guest is comedian Reno Collier has joined us.
Your blood pressure looks about 250 over 210.
And
it probably is.
Reno is slated to be playing.
What is it? For God's sakes, man! Take pride in your trade. Just try a little bit.
I'm just pointing out you're growing a pointy beard like you're about to read aloud from Leaves of Grass. I love the pointy beard look. It always looks like you're traveled to the future to see what. I'm sorry, I'm Reno Collier, distinguished comedian. Reno, when you were a kid, did you ever do think you were going to be a comedian maybe and grab a microphone and do bits in your room, or did you do what I did and stand in front of a mirror and pretend to be doing commercials?
Well, what I always dreamt of being a baseball player when I was younger, but I did used to take the toothbrush and do Eddie Murphy jokes in the mirror.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Now, how would
Eddie Murphy comedian?
Sure. No. What does the toothbrush have to do
Eddie
with
Murphy,
it?
the drywall.
It was the microphone.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I get it. That makes sense.
Toothbrush.
Sure.
I'd be like, man, Mr. T. Something fun.
Yeah, I see.
I wanted to be a black guy in a tight leather red suit when I was a little kid.
Oh, very
I
good.
ended up
Very
going
good.
on a redneck tour.
Nice. Now, how soon is your book going to be done, Reno?
It's going to be, the pre-orders start next week, and I'm fired up, man. It looks really good. It's got a whole bunch of country fried takes in it, and it's got some recipes for ribs and steaks and stuff like that. It's fun, man. It was so much fun to do.
All right, that'll be a nice holiday gift.
It's a perfect size to fit in your stocking.
What's the name of it?
It's called Country. Well, on one side it says Country Fried Takes by Reno Collier. And when you flip it over, it looks like that's the front of the book too. And it's the set on the back of your toilet. And it says, How to Murder Your Best Friend. So every time someone's standing there taking a pee, they're sitting there looking at it going, am I that dude's best friend? You know what I mean? It's kind of fun.
All right.
It's a little gag, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, like Eddie Murphy, the comedian.
Yeah.
With a toothbrush.
He did. He had a toothbrush. That's right. Never flossed.
I'm laughing at the fact that no one else did.
Yeah.
So now this is all new. Of course, we're talking about some takes from Reno, country fried takes to be more precise. Now, do you have one for us today?
I do, yes, sir.
Well, let's give people a sample.
Now, I wrote this on a lot of Dayquil and all kinds of stuff, so it might be a little weird.
All right.
But we'll give it a shot. So I remember one time as a kid, my dad and I were on our way home in the car. I remember telling him to drive faster so I could get home in time to watch a baseball game on TV. And he's like, I'm not going to get a ticket over this. You're not going to miss that much. But I wouldn't let it go. Hurry up, man. Finally, I said, what is your problem? There's only a couple miles left. Hit the gas, old man. My dad said, relax. We're 15 minutes from home. I replied, no, we're not. You want to bet? I'll bet you $5 we aren't. He reached out his hand, shook mine, and slowly pulled the car off to the side of the road. He then turned the engine off, put his seat back, and said, the old man's going to take a 13-minute nap. When we get home, you can borrow my hammer to crack that piggy bank open. I'd been totally suckered. There goes my Pop Rocks and Big League Chew money. He said, Reno, you don't make bets when you have no control over the outcome, which is a great lesson. But when you think about it, almost everything in life is a gamble. For instance, you ever walk into an old gas station with dirty, greasy floors? There's a cage in front of the attendant. There's bongs and knives in the glass case. The warm scent of burnt rubber and clove cigarettes are in the air. But you suddenly get a hankering for that last egg salad sandwich sitting by itself in the broken refrigerator kiosk. Now that, my friends, is rolling the dice. You think you can lose your ass in a casino? Try an old Exxon that sells velvet Elvis paintings. And eating it is like spinning the wheel on the Wheel of Fortune slot machine. 10,000? Oh, amoebic dysentery. You crapped out. Now, sorry, I really had a little rough spell here with this cold. In the South, we try to use manners, but that's a gamble every time you try to be nice. It's burned into the core of our brains as children. We say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir to adults. But these days, you look at someone, you have to break the bet down in your head before you pull the trigger. Okay, flannel shirt, buzz cut, nose ring, turtleneck covering the Adam's apple. Oh, dang it. Look at the hands, damn it. All bets are in. Yes, ma'am. No, mister. No, yes, minister. Yes, Mr. Man. God bless you. God loves us all. I have that same shirt. Thank you, person. You end up living in a Brian Regan bit. Thank you, Tom. And the stock market is literally a gaming table. But if you lose big, you don't wake up with a hangover, broke, forced to live off the circus buffet for the rest of your vacation. You can wake up knowing you're going to spend your retirement living behind a Walmart, digging in a dumpster, eating that trash meat they fed the animals on Tiger King. You know what I mean? You buy the wrong tech stock and one of their robots goes rogue, the wrong wires touch, and it thinks it's programmed to start popping people's heads off and throwing them at cars. That company's finished, and you're eating bologna logs. So the way I figure it, don't bet it if you can't afford to lose it. And since everything's a gamble, expect the best, but prepare for the worst. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my country fried steak.
Thank you, sir. He barely surfaced at the end.
In the book.
Hey, cool, huh?
A lot of us play roulette at the gas station with those sandwiches, but not me.
Not me.
Oh, you do?
Really?
Yeah. I like them.
Love them.
Oh.
They have a cool taste. I like them.
Yep, I like them.
Boy, that is risky.
Hint of metal. Oh, there's nothing like that.
I don't know what it is, but it's good.
So, Reno, am I correct in saying you're going to be working this Saturday? Is that right?
No, sir. I'm. What do you have down? Maybe I am.
Oh, maybe not. Sorry. No, you tell me what you got.
I'm going to be at. I'm doing some corporate stuff at Harrah's Casino, and then I'll be in Huntsville, Alabama, with Dave Landau and Michael Loftus, November 15th and 16th. And then I'm doing a show the 23rd in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Wow. All right. That's your hometown, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It's the first time I've ever done a show here.
Cool.
Oh.
All right.
It's going to be fun, man. Yeah.
Right. Well, Dave Landau's great. That's going to be a killer show. We'll be sure to go see it. And how do you find out about the book one more time?
It's going to be out. The pre-sale is going to be out next week. There will be a link at RenoCollierComedy.com, and then they have a website for it. So I'll have all the information. But
okay, cool.
It's fun, man. The book's really a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thanks very much, Reno.
See you, man.
Have a great week, everybody.
You too.
Hope you feel better.
Real quick, I got some really nice letters about the shows this weekend. A couple drove 400 miles.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa! To see you guys. Once again, it was Al Jackson, Jeff Oskey, Pat Godwin, and Josh Arnold. And some were disappointed that Josh didn't get to go even longer.
Oh,
what? I know you guys did like a tight 90. Have to do another one. Maybe go even more, huh?
Yeah, I'd love to.
We got some great letters, though, about the show, so congratulations to you guys. Right now, we check in with Mr. McGee.
Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. You know, the old-school home security systems only act once someone is already inside your home. Well, Simply Safe Home Security, cutting edge, changing that with its new Active Guard outdoor protection. It's the only home security designed to prevent crimes before they happen. With Active Guard, Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents keep a close watch over your property and actually stop crimes before they happen. The cameras use advanced AI to tell the difference between friendly faces, like family and neighbors, and potential threats, alerting agents to suspicious individuals before they get close to your home. The agents can talk directly to the intruder, sound a loud siren, flashlights, even alert the police. While other systems only react after a break-in, Simply Safe combines live monitoring and proactive protection both outside and inside your home. That's why I trust and get peace of mind from Simply Safe, and you can enjoy that too. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Simply Safe. Christy Lee, what's coming up?
A suspicious package outside of a news station in Baltimore turns out to be something very interesting. That massive cheese haul in London. And, of course, American Airlines has a new technology that is going to shame you line cutters.
Okay. You have to use a ladder, ma'am.
Good luck.
Sorry. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
I've got something that'll cheer you up. We often record announcements for various stations along the Bob and Tom Radio Network.
Right.
And the other day...
I'd hope you'd forgotten about this.
The other day we were recording something, and you guys, as usual, were...
I honestly forgot about it. I do not know what this is.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
We were joking around.
So we were reading this commercial for an interesting place, a fine place, and... we had to. These are what you would call an outtake version of it, where will not be.
We're not going to put them on our albums. The 50 studio outtake album.
Oh, see, people would want to hear that.
It's like the Beatles again.
Just like they'd want to hear Josh yesterday saying something bad.
Slip of the.
He just said the S word.
It was an accident. I shouldn't be doing that.
FCC doesn't recognize that as the so-called S word.
I was in a vulnerable spot.
I know you were.
I've apologized. I had no idea. I thought it was part of the gag. Once again, Josh and Chip dressed up as the girls in the little girl twins in The Shining. It was brilliantly hilarious.
It was very funny.
Everything about it was funny. I think we have some photographs in the various Bob and Tom social media
wigs,
platforms.
by the way. Hands off to you.
Yeah, I may have kept it.
Okay, here we go. This is.
I would have.
Well, this is what it sounds like when we've had a long day. We're trying to record a few.
Yeah, if you think we don't get along on the air, wait till you hear this.
So this has been beeped. This is the beeped one, I'm assuming, over here, Dean. Okay.
Oh my God! No, why would he give you a non-beeped version?
Maybe he's. Well, Dean's close to retirement. He might like to see.
But see, and maybe it's me, but it's like, well, of course, he forgot to beep everything. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the time that happened?
One time.
That's one of my favorite things ever.
In 90,000 shows, one time, he forgot to beep it.
God, that was funny.
It was funny.
We were playing back something that had been beeped, but they just missed one of them.
Yes.
And the one they missed was the big one.
I'll blow your... Oh, God. Yeah.
Head off.
Okay, so here we go. Here's how it goes. We're trying to read a commercial.
Bless you.
Knock that off.
Out. Off. Anytime, Tom. What, are you having a little moment there? A little tea? He's rolling. Yes.
I thought you gave me the wait sign. Sorry, they're all chomping at the bit in here.
Might as well be on the air. Hi. You thinking about for Thanksgiving?
I'm sexually frustrated just trying to fill out the damn dating app.
How about adult toys, lingerie, lubes, lotion, potions?
Okay, here we go. It's the Low Country's premier adult store. What kind of stuff do they have, Chick?
What kind of stuff do they have, Tom?
adult toys.
Ooh.
So you're supposed to answer.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of stuff do they have, Chick?
Well, adult toys, lingerie, lubes, lotions, potions.
Leave the family fireworks at the Thanksgiving table and have some fireworks in the bedroom with your loved one.
Oh, did you guys know that has the best bachelorette supplies?
Oh, cool. I know they have
Yes.
fun furniture.
Mhm.
And Josh,
Yes.
for you,
Yes.
A straw?
Well, they probably have those. I don't know that I would sip from one. But
Right?
and of course, Josh, they have novelties.
all right.
You're novel.
Now, Josh, why don't you do the tag at the end?
Let's see. Of course, not.
Son of a bitch.
That's
It's the only part.
Verbatim.
The only part you read verbatim. It's pretty
Verbatim,
simple.
it
That means in
says.
Latin, read the whole.
Sorry. The Low Country's premier adult store, 2992 Ashley Phosphate Road, or online at guiltypleasuressc.com.
Why does it always sound like you're running out of air when you read stuff? Online at guilt.
It doesn't stop. Not sound at all like that. God, Tom.
He goes at the end. He goes at guilty pleasures. He can barely get the. He's out of air.
Yeah, I did run out of air there.
And we learned what verbatim meant.
I knew what it meant.
Well, you were going so slow. We had places to go.
What kind of furniture do they have?
I don't know.
Well, here's what happened.
Guilty. Go online and look it up.
I'm
I
sure
bet they have
sex chairs
one
or
of those
swings.
swings.
Do
Yeah.
they sell those? Do they sell those
okay.
male member straws?
Haven't you ever had a Chinese basket shop?
I'm going to
What
say
is
no.
that?
Well, she hangs in a basket, and
Yeah.
then you put her
And you
on and you spin her.
around?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I'm going to have to try this.
You know what is then she vomits all over you from? That sounds awful. What a
To
weird.
the Bob and Tom Show. Christy's here, and Josh, and Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby, it's Mike Works. That's great news. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
How are you?
Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Yes.
As you know, Christy Lee has her cap on with the big K on it.
Yes.
Christy had some surgery, and the light's still bugging her eye, but
Getting
it'll
better.
be fine.
Good.
Look, I can read with one eye now almost.
Are
Wow.
you? Should we
Look,
talk
Ma,
about
one
this
eye.
on the air? Are you going to be here tomorrow, or what's going on? We
Yeah,
gotta
I'll be
wait?
here tomorrow. I'm not having surgery again.
Oh, you're opting out of the second eye?
Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to wait a while to do the second.
Okay.
I think until after Thanksgiving.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. We have Christy Lee right over there. You can find her.
Seems
at
like
the-
you're asking to walk in circles, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm just going to wear glasses with one lens in them for a while, which is kind of fun.
Whatever is best for you. That's what I say.
Thank you.
I say.
No, whatever's best for me. I'll do that.
I say push through.
Let's see now. She's at the Silac news desk, and you got a stack O news there. What's happening?
American Airlines is now testing new boarding technology that audibly shames line cutters. The technology alerts gate agents with an audible sound if a passenger tries to scan a ticket ahead of their assigned group.
Well, this should be a thing anyway.
Gate agents then let the customer know politely they can only board when their boarding group is called. The airline said in a statement that it is to ensure customers receive the benefits of priority boarding and help improve the boarding experience.
I see.
I say if you try that, then they give you a middle seat.
Oh, that'll definitely cut down on it. Yes.
Well, we've been talking off the air about what would be the best way to load an airplane.
Josh has an idea.
I do, and there's one major flaw to it. But I've always wondered why airlines don't board starting from the back of the plane and come forward. I feel like that would take 5-10 minutes
Because
off.
the people getting on the plane would put all their luggage in the front.
That's the major flaw, is that the people who pay more should get first access to the overhead.
Well, otherwise, the people in the front would have to walk to the back to stow their stuff, then walk. It would be total chaos.
Well, no. This is where the flight attendants would have to step in and go, you use the overhead next to your seat.
Yeah, they don't want to have to be the bad guy.
They
Yeah, but
already police pretty well.
I know, yeah.
You don't want them telling you what to do in the first place, right?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I get that they have to, yeah.
You do.
How about
My big thing with flying is I'm just not physically comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
How about a thing if you're on an airplane and someone goes in the bathroom and they're in there for more than 5 minutes? How about a flashing buzzer? Then because you're standing there for jumping up and down, going.
Okay, but then do you go, man, I think I'm going to wait because there's something going on in there that I don't want to walk into?
Well, I now don't eat or drink anything prior to flying.
Yeah, that's the way.
That's my thing. I don't want to be.
Don't take that shit.
I hate having to having to pee. You look up and the seatbelt sign is on, and you want to say to the flight attendant, "Look, if you don't let me in there, I'm going to wet my pants."
Or just wait. Oh yeah, we have a windbag.
Oh. Okay.
Hey guys and gal, as I've been enjoying the show, but I do have a windbag for you a little bit. You folks have been using the term she shed. We've been talking about she sheds on and off the air. Well, here in rural southwestern Virginia, and he's from where my dad is from, Bennington Gap, Virginia. Hello, Paul. They call it not a she shed, but a bitch barn.
Well, that's. I think
What are you acting uncomfortable about? You've got a whole presentation about that word.
You hate the word, right?
Yes. No, and nobody would know it based on this show. I really do. I am I am so uncomfortable saying that word. But I let it fly all the time.
I don't think it's going to be. We have a thing going on with Orange Insoles where for your she shed or your man cave, you can win.
Yeah, but
Orange Insoles doesn't want to be associated with a bitch barn.
Well, of course not. I didn't bring that up in this term. You guys just.
That's why we were talking about she sheds, and I can barely say that without slipping.
Well, we've been talking about she sheds before they did, but.
And by the way, I think the first time Tom mentioned it, he said lady cave.
Which sounds like a whole new.
Yeah, that sounds like someone not really clear about how their mommy parts work.
If your gynecologist says lady cave, get out.
I see a guy with a lantern.
In the Old West. Well, we're going to birth a baby. Got to spread the legs, get to that lady cave.
I don't remember you saying lady cave.
Because we have man cave. And then he said lady cave.
Yeah, in my head, I went woman cave. That sounds bad, so I thought I would clean it up, and it was even worse. We will not be using the phrase bitch barn. I will remind you, however, in the most kind manner, that 4K smart TV, you could win that, baby. For Orange Insoles, once again, bobandtom.com/contest. And it's back to the Silac News Desk with Christy Lee. I'm sorry, so so they're going to punish line cutters by trying to publicly humiliating them?
Yeah, there's going to be an audible beep, beep.
It's going to work.
Sometime, and they're going to say, sorry, but you can't board now. They kind of do that.
Yeah, they turn you. They turn
do.
You around.
They will turn you around.
But if they want to shame you, they should.
I've seen people try it.
Yeah,
they should hire a comedian and put him on one of those lifeguard stands.
I've got a couple of suggestions for what comedians they might want to hire.
They get them they're up in the little stand, and hey, sir, wearing that shirt, that's a bold choice. Why don't you get back to the end of the line, you jackass?
I do. I kind of like the idea of like
comedian,
like an Ed DeBevick's airline where they rip on you.
Obviously, and the guy to have, of course, would be Bob Zaney.
Yeah,
he's great.
He would be so good at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, you might not want to finish that sandwich. Add any more weight, the plane's not going to take off. Just trying to be Bob Zaney there for a second. Apparently not very effectively.
Well, I don't remember Zaney's fat shaming.
Yeah, I think Bob knows better.
You can go to Rickles.
I'm so sorry. Christy, what else is happening?
Miniature livers will fly aboard the International Space Station. Huh? Miniature livers. In an upcoming study.
You mean like organs?
On whether microgravity can encourage the growth of healthy tissue with an ample blood supply. It's all in an effort.
Why not miniature penises? Is not an organ?
Do you know people that have miniature penises?
Well,
if you're an astronaut, you've got huge balls. I know that.
In an effort that could potentially lead to personalized space-grown tissues and organs for use in transplant surgeries.
Asking for trouble.
Who thought of this? What drunk working for NASA thought? Well, drink up, boys. We can rejuvenate your liver in space.
Well, the liver does grow back, right?
It regenerates,
right. It'll regenerate. Researchers,
why in space?
They plan to test how well the liver tissue grows in microgravity, as well as how new technology might keep the tissue alive, but super cool for its journey back to Earth.
All right.
And here is super cool.
Sounds like a colossal waste of money.
Yeah. Someone in NASA clearly has a drinking issue.
They're out of experiments.
Yeah.
They're out. Yeah.
So are these chunks of human liver?
Yes.
Wow.
Who's donating that?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Livers regenerate.
I do know.
How much of them? Not the whole thing.
Yeah,
no,
but
right?
you only
can do a
need
piece.
like
Yeah, you only
20% to be able to.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Ask my grandfather.
Pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing
Yeah.
what they can do with liver transplants. It's really incredible. I don't know why we need to grow them in space. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, that's not. Who knows?
Hey, what had been designed?
Do you eat chicken liver?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
Pat?
No.
Really?
I don't care for it.
I'm a big fan.
I don't like
Yeah,
the texture.
love everything
I
about
don't
it.
like the taste.
Love the flavor.
So you'd eat it if you like the taste.
I would.
Okay.
I love the taste, the texture. I love that an animal had to die.
I love it all. I never felt more alive when I eat an actual organ.
And it comes in those plastic bins with all the blood in it.
Ugh. Do you like beef liver?
I do.
Liver and onions?
Yeah. Yeah, I like beef liver, I like calf liver. I like.
Liver and onion day was the worst day at our house.
I just like chicken liver. I don't like the other livers. They look too much like people liver.
They sure do.
Chicken livers are little weird looking things. But
do you like people liver?
People liver?
I think if we were prepared correctly, probably. Yeah. No, with a lot of garlic, that'd be all right.
Good to know.
What had been designated by police as a suspicious package left outside of a news station in Baltimore turned out to be a used toilet bowl.
Ew.
WBFF.
We're best friends forever.
Reports the Baltimore police responded to the station's building and shut down a nearby bridge amid the investigation.
Baltimore!
However, officers soon realized the suspicious package was a toilet bowl covered in stickers. The city's bomb squad responded and determined the toilet bowl was not a safety concern.
They sent in the squat team.
Wait a minute, hold it. What did they send in?
The squat team.
The squat team.
The SWAT team was unavailable. It's a toilet bowl.
Cop a squad.
Apparently, a criminal summons was issued for a 64-year-old man, and Mr. Dwayne Davis doesn't say why or why he did this.
Presumably, he's connected to the toilet bowl caper. Okay.
Interesting.
Why would you do that?
Maybe they're sending a message of some sort. Maybe they think their news is crap. I don't know.
I sure wish the story said why he did it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Who,
they
what,
don't.
where, when, how, and why. That was what I was always taught.
When you're dealing with lunatics, you don't know.
Hey, thieves pulled a massive
Wait a minute,
cheese.
hang on a second.
Oh, we haven't left that story yet.
This thing
Okay, here we go. This will help.
It's the way it's wrapped. It looks pretty much like there's a toilet in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be sort of obvious.
I suppose you could put C4 in there or something. Okay. I'm sorry. Back to you, Christy.
Thieves pulled a massive cheddar heist in London recently. Neil's Yard Diaries had a con artist posing as a wholesale distributor for a major French retailer.
Cheese
made off with nearly 50,000 pounds of award-winning cheddar worth almost $400,000 before the company realized it had been scammed and reported the theft. Nearly 1,000 wheels of expensive cloth-wrapped cheese from 3 makers have gone missing, and they are searching for the culprits.
Which has been described as a trench coat full of mice.
Nothing for us today.
Neil's Yard Dairy, a distributor, wholesale, and retailer of British artisanal cheese, has asked international cheesemongers to be on the lookout for the stolen cheese, including British chef Jamie Oliver. He's one of those who's been out talking about it and hoping that he can help solve the mystery of the missing 50,000 pounds of cheese.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of cheese.
What is you're walking down an alley and psst.
God.
want some cheese?
Don't do that again. You blew my eardrum out.
I'm sorry.
He really got into the mic there.
So sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, but how do you hawk that?
So that's nacho cheese.
Do you remember the Muppet on Sesame Street who would go in the back alley and sell you like letters and numbers?
Yes.
Hey, you want to buy a 3?
What would they do?
I don't know.
Hey, how about an R?
I love that part.
Yes.
So this is a kind of a sophisticated scam.
Yeah, it's what it sounds like.
They actually got they got the company to load it on their trucks, drove off, and obviously it's going to be hard to get rid of. One would
How do you
think.
fence.
No, you're
Jeez.
right. Fence.
Fence.
You put a fence around your property. You want to sell something you've stolen, you fence it.
Melt it down, reshape it. I know.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I get you.
No
Make some
problem.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Is it Halloween cheese?
What would Halloween cheese be?
Monster cheese.
Oh, he's having fun. It's hard to get mad at him.
Fire this morning.
What about it's not Gouda, huh?
It's not the Gouda. It's monster cheese.
A runaway dog dubbed Houdini for his ability to elude capture has finally been caught. The dog, whose actual name is Scrim, escaped his New Orleans home and during his 6 months on the lam, became a social media star for continuously eluding traps and would-be captors.
He's a cute little guy.
The 13-pound mixed breed dog was finally captured with the use of a tranquilizer dart. Well, that's not fair. Jeez. Local news outlets report Scrim is missing a chunk out of his ear, suffered various abrasions.
From the tranquilizer
Has
gun.
2 projectiles, possibly small bullets or air rifle pellets, lodged in his body.
Aw.
Look at this little guy, Josh.
Oh, again with the volume.
Can we get your boards all lined up?
That was
Eddie, get in there.
Damn.
Look at this little doggy. He's so sweet looking.
Despite his injuries, veterinarian Dr. Mary Miller said Scrim's condition wasn't awful, and once he's fully healthy, he will be adopted out again. Well, I hope
that's
you have
sweet.
a nice fence.
But I agree. Tranquilizing him, it was cheating. You got to catch him the old-fashioned way.
He's Houdini.
How about a butterfly net?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
But yeah, he became a little star.
Wasn't there somebody group Houdini? Wasn't that?
Yes.
Put music out.
It's a rap group.
Rap group Houdini
There's that great song from Dua Lipa.
with a W.
Houdini.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
I like that one.
You know, I forget when I start talking. It's fair game that you reply. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you very much.
Colorado Supreme Court will deliberate on whether elephants have the same rights as people.
They don't, but treat them with respect.
5 elephants from the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo are at the center of the court case, with the Non-Human Rights Project arguing that the animals should be able to pursue a habeas corpus petition, a long-held process that's mainly for prisoners to dispute their detention.
I hear in Georgia they're arguing they should be able to vote.
The group says the elephants...
That's right. Sticking it to Stacey Abrams.
The group says the elephants are showing signs of brain damage because the zoo is essentially a prison.
Oh, my God.
And wants to see the animals released to an accredited elephant sanctuary.
But I mean, do
State
they
Supreme Court
really
justices...
They can't declare them humans.
No, they can't have the same. I mean, they don't have the right to drive a car.
I mean, I can't go to the mall and just defecate willy-nilly. Hey, I'm an elephant. Look at this.
Only because there's no car that can comfortably house an
This same project unsuccessfully sued the Bronx Zoo on behalf of an elephant named Happy, with the New York Supreme Court ruling elephants cannot be considered a person who is illegally confined with the ability to pursue a petition seeking release. So,
if Jumbo were here, he'd call and say, "This is a big file of crap."
Yep, that's what he'd do, all right.
Hey, what are you crabbing, Chick McGee?
Oh, yeah, he'd talk it up, all right.
I hope the other team wins next week.
Okay, thanks a lot, buddy.
Can you imagine saying that? Well, it's this court's decision that elephants are not people. Wow.
Elephants have to go to court. They can't find suits.
Well, they didn't pack their trunks.
of course.
Well, I hope the elephants find a better home, certainly.
Yes, of course.
But I don't think we need to read them their rights. You have the right to remain an elephant. You have the right to stop the bejesus out of people that get in your way. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Therapy's helped thousands of people, and therapy can be a really good thing, perhaps for you if you've been thinking about it. BetterHelp is an easier way to access therapy because BetterHelp, the therapy, I should say, is done online. And the way it works is you fill out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with one of, last I heard, 35,000 licensed therapists participating in this program. You can choose a therapist at any time, no additional charge. And the idea is that the therapy is then done online. So it's extremely flexible and convenient and suits your schedule. So you can have the therapy done in the privacy of wherever you want to be. It's that simple. And the therapy can be done with a chat session, typing back and forth, or with a camera on, like a Zoom call, or on like a phone call. Find out all the details at BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Therapy can really help you get through tough times and find yourself. So give it a shot. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, a little bit of a history lesson for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Cool. All right, we're ready for No Lights.
No lights and action. First time in cinematic history.
Cool. Let's do that one more time, and then I'll get some close-ups.
Ready?
Ready.
11 years of
Mr. Soprano, you're driving down the road and a song comes on. You turn it off immediately. What song was it?
Oh, shit. Give me a second on this one. Something annoying. Well, I think there's got to be a song that just pisses, that's repetitive and annoying. What is it? Baby Shark, but Baby Shark.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, a song comes on and you turn it off immediately.
Oh, the Baby Shark. I mean, it's over and over and over. It repeats itself. Creates road rage. Jesus.
A conspiracy theory that might be true.
I don't believe dinosaurs ever here. Look at the pterodactyl. I mean, if you could fly with leather wings, every hairband would have lost their lead singer during migration.
What?
It's an old joke I used to do.
No, so here's a question. Do you want to acknowledge the camera at all at any point in this video?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I looked at the No, I don't want to acknowledge the camera. I'm ready. The rock wrestler.
Something in Atlanta.
Yeah, rock. Got the rock of Gibraltar.
What is it again? That's right. Yeah, Gibraltar. That's right. Yeah, that's fine. That's good though. That's perfect.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. When I travel through Georgia, I make sure I go to my favorite part of the state, Savannah's. You think about it. The rocks from here, the Rock of Gibraltar's, and the Rock of Ages. And the fact remains, of all the landmarks here in Savannah, my favorite hits my ears, and I listen to it every day. The Rock of Savannah, and I just forgot the damn call letters. State
I-95.
I-95. Shit. Okay, I-95.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, can you do an impression of someone famous?
Oh yeah, the little prick from Fantasy Island. The plane. There it is.
That's good.
It's so obscure, but
that's perfect.
I had to do something that I could go up higher.
That's right, my wheelhouse.
Caliendo said something when I rush my Tony or go high, it sounds Asian. And it does.
Hey, Donnie, if you wore a warning label, what would it say?
Donnie Baker, the bastard maker. I'll put a baby in you. My favorite part of the United States right here in the ocean cities. There's so much to see and do, and you may not have the salt life, because if you're like me, you're diabetic. I'll do it again.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, what's the worst job you ever had?
Probably bending your mom over. Jesus.
Hey. Sorry. Hey, Donnie, can you do an impression of someone famous?
Man, I used to do a bunch of them. I used to do Crocodile Hunter. I could do him. I could do a pretty good Fred Sanford's. I could do my cousin, but then our aunt called us.
There it is.
That was great. That was great, man. Cool.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
If you take a girl to dinner and she asks the maitre d' for a better table, she's never going to be satisfied with anything in her whole life.
That's one of the rules.
One of the rules in here.
That's one
Just
of
go
the
to the
rules.
bathroom and go right out the window.
Oh.
Leave your car, buy another one. It'll be cheaper.
Tom has one of those rules.
That's one of the rules in this book.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Watch the way that a date treats a waiter or waitress,
or
because
waitstaff,
that's how
yes.
they'll treat you in 3 months.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's the rule of thumb.
Well, that's more about one of those people who you just can't please.
Okay, you have a song
I have
about
a little
that?
song about
okay.
that.
All right. Go ahead.
Took her to Hawaii. The waterfalls made my hair frizzy. Went to Vegas too. The lights gave me a migraine. Then we went to Paris. I didn't like the fries. No one ruins love like you. Took her off to Rome. There were too many Italians. Had the finest pasta. I don't eat carbs. Saw the Sistine Chapel. That made my neck hurt. No one ruins love like you. The beaches of Tahiti. There was nowhere to pee-pee. Full moon up above. That was kind of creepy. The finest hotel. I thought it was seedy. We made passionate love. I couldn't see the TV. The pyramids of Egypt. That made my skin dry. The Taj Mahal, too. That was too drafty. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. I would sue the contractor. No one ruins love like you.
And Newfields has something called Harvest Nights. It is wonderful. I give it a triple thumbs up if I had an extra arm. It's very scary. They're ghosts.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat and Josh and Ace. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
He's ready to go. Can you tell?
I mean, he's been celebrating for his team, an incredible Hail Mary win. You've got to be very excited.
Are you telling me that you're not tired of him? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I didn't say a word.
Is anybody else not tired of that? Anybody? Anybody at all? Tom, your thoughts.
Quiz time. Okay, let's see. This is Josh would get this one.
What are you doing?
Doing a quiz.
All right.
About what?
About today in history.
Son of a bitch.
In 1726,
Thomas Jefferson.
Published in London. It was Gulliver's Travels. Patty G, do you remember who wrote that?
Somebody Swift, Taylor Swift.
She's done a lot of good things, but I don't think she wrote that.
It's fair. Good guess.
I'm going to go Jonathan Swift or, no.
You got it.
Was it Jonathan Swift?
Yeah, Jonathan Swift.
Oh.
Yeah, very good, very good. 1793, Christy Lee.
Oh, boy.
The patent applied for the cotton gin by who?
Whitney.
Very good.
Eli's coming.
Oh, it was A. Whitney Brown.
It was Whitney coming.
Oh.
Better clean as heroin with the cotton gin.
Did you ever see that episode of Mythbusters where they
Nope. What else happened?
put the cheap vodka through the cotton to see if it
thought the same tasted better.
I love that show. Sorry, you guys. Uneducated Philistines.
They did the same thing with, didn't they do the same thing with bottled water? And New York City water was the best.
Very good show. I'm a big fan. Okay, here we go. This one's impossible.
Impossible, you say?
I will get it.
Good luck. This is open to everybody.
Okay.
In 1886,
You leave yourself alone.
I'm out.
the Statue of Liberty was dedicated by...
Dedicated to the one I love.
Great song.
This is dedicated.
Dedicated by, are you looking for a president?
Yes, very good. 1886.
Woody Wilson.
Taft.
Harding. No, wait a minute, I haven't gone yet.
Polk.
Polk Saladini.
Nobody's close.
Roosevelt.
Nope.
Nobody's close.
Willard Hankins.
Nope.
Barack Obama.
Okay.
Grover Cleveland.
1886. Grover Cleveland is correct, Christy Lee.
Oh, what a guess.
Remember the
Sitting in front of a computer.
No, I'm not. Look what I have up. What do I have up?
Grover Cleveland.
No, it doesn't.
Dedicated
answer
the
is
Statue of Liberty.
All right.
He led the league in ERA that year, too. American League, Grover Cleveland.
Famous.
Who was the first person to give the Statue of Liberty an upskirt?
Do you think the Statue of Liberty is like the ultimate for a foot guy? Because her feet are insane.
One of them, famously the one.
Is she five-toed?
Why would,
of course she is.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't she be?
Well, you know, like cartoons, they only do like 4 fingers because it's easier to draw. I didn't know if it was just they just went.
Can you see all five in the
It's
one?
not a cartoon. It's a statue.
French couldn't afford five toes.
Was she based on a woman?
Yes.
What I mean is a real lady.
Agatha Falksang. Don't you know these?
Is that true?
Yes, from Sweden.
Agatha Falksang.
Yeah, she's a famous model. She's a foot model.
Oh, I didn't realize.
She named a woman of a certain
terrified at how easily I lie.
certain type of lady. Not exactly a
odd hat.
A sexy lady. Yeah, the hat would be laughed at, really, if you wore that to a Halloween party. You know,
What are you doing with that torch, lady? Get out of here.
Do you ever see the pictures when they were bringing it over on the boat and it's just her head?
Oh, it's very
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And it was all copper.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's why it's green now. Yeah.
You remember Grover Cleveland's famous speech?
Oxidation, you see.
Yeah.
Of course not. What was it?
Ask not.
Light that torch, bitch.
It was very succinct, but powerful.
Did they even know the B word in 1880?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They did.
They did?
But mostly
As a dog?
Yeah, but they would.
Female dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I feel like you're putting me on.
No.
1954, Ernest Hemingway awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Ernie.
For one of his weaker pieces.
Which
He had
one?
a shot to
Old
celebrate.
Man in the Sea, which
Old
he
Man in
thinks
the
is
Sea. The Old
it's
Man in
a
the
wonderful allegory.
I love his short stories.
It's about everything.
It's boring.
Not boring at all.
1962. Oh, this is interesting. The Cuban Missile Crisis ended on this date. It's very scary. Were we going to get nuked? Who knew?
I heard.
I'm sure you were a terrified 22-year-old.
I heard John Kennedy worried about that so much the back of his head blew off. That's what I heard.
That's disrespectful.
Stress.
Oh, God. Let's see.
Stress.
There we go. This is an easy one. Josh.
Yes.
Being spoon-fed this one.
Oh, jeez. Because you're so stupid.
I am a dummy.
What happened in St. Louis on this date in 1965?
The Jefferson Expansion Memorial
National
opens.
Expansion, yeah.
Also known as
The Gateway Arch.
There you go. And I was so disappointed. I thought it went over the river.
Well, crack open a book.
Danny Davis and the Nashville Brass
He
played.
gave you the fancy name.
Arch. They love Danny Davis and the Nashville Brass in St. Louis. Isn't that odd?
Now, Have you ridden up the top of that thing?
Sure. Yeah.
It's incredibly claustrophobic.
That little rickety wheelbarrow of a car.
It's been 30 years or so since I've done that. I need to do it again.
It's so hot.
Nope. Yeah, I remember it being very hot
and it's
stuffy.
It sways in the wind.
Are there windows?
You want that? Yeah, there are windows up at the top, not on the elevator.
They're trailer. They're little trailer windows, is what they are.
Yeah.
No way. I'm with you.
But you want it to sway, otherwise it would crack and you'd fall.
Now this one's for Ace. In 1978, this movie debuted on NBC. What was it?
Oh, it's got to be that. Yeah.
Now, you think about the timing. It's just
be
before
something to do with
Halloween.
Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park.
Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. Absolutely correct. And didn't they have to use stand-ins for part of that?
Yes, they did.
And at one point...
because they were out making great music. Okay.
But isn't there a famous sort of a faux pas, if you will?
There's an African-American Ace Frehley.
Just giggling.
I'm so glad we don't have to come into work tomorrow because we've been fired.
It's a fact. I mean, typically when they do stand-ins, you might want to have the guy look slightly like him. But nevertheless, it doesn't. This is the Bob and Tom Show.